Hello everyone and welcome to the Friday Night Faz Club. I am your host, the purveyor of the club himself, Faz, and welcome to probably the biggest Super Smash Bros. Tournament I have run to date. We have been doing the Friday Night Faz Club since last April. And we have been bringing in the best players all over Twitch, finding out the best of the best players. Not only the best of the best players, but people who just wanted them good GGs. And that's what everyone's here for. If you don't know the rules of the Friday Night Faz Club, it operates off the same house rules that we have here on this channel. It will be 3 stocks, 5 minutes, single elimination. Every bracket will be 3 games each. And that and the finals and the third place games will be best of 5. So, without further ado, it's a fairly simple competition. So we're going to get straight into it. Nanami and Louis Boy is the first game, but I haven't seen anything from Nanami yet. So we're going to skip to the second game first, and hopefully she'll arrive by that point. So can we get Inkling Splash and Kaze effects into the group? If you want to know the password, it will be 1111, but I would ask that the only people who should be joining in are the people who are a part of the tournament, if you be so kind. With that being said, this is probably the most stacked tournament we've had since the beginning. This is also the most amount of participants we have had for the Friday Night Faz Club as well. So we'll see how this is going to turn out. Anybody could win. We're going to be having Inkling Splash versus Kaze FX first. Then it will be the real Damio versus Kanga M Dongatron. We'll see how that works out. Tom Legend versus Supersonic SJM. That will be a rough fight. Smash Streams versus Nerf Kaiser. That is going to be sure to be a slobberknock of a fight, knowing both of those players are super talented players. We've also got Jolly Panda versus myself, which when that game happens, I will be just off mic. I will just be playing the game. Then it will be Damocles versus Synth SSB. That is Damocles versus Luke, which Luke is someone who I know offline as well. We worked together quite a few times. So this will be a very interesting thing as he makes his first debut. And obviously, we've got the Merc Cloud Strife versus Neeb Nelly, which, by the way, if you didn't know, Merc Cloud Strife was the person who won the last Friday Night Faz Club. So the way this seeding works is there is no seeding. This is done by shuffling. We're going to try and do everything with can I try to play and get destroyed? Unfortunately, we've just started the tournament, Kanor. But we'll see how this works out. Is there a password? Yes, it's just 1111 Kaze. Every single time the password's the same. But the only people who will be in the lobby during each game will be myself as the spectator and the 2 players who will be playing in the tournament to try and mitigate as much as we possibly can for lag, as well as we try to make sure that it's about the people who are playing at that point in time. I will try to mark down the games as fast as I possibly can to make things a little bit easier for everyone. So Splash, would you mind just entering the arena while we're waiting for Kaze? Splash will most likely be playing the Inkling character. One of 2 people who mains Inkling in this tournament, as far as I'm aware, as well as he sometimes plays as Ike. I also believe that Kaze sometimes plays Ike too, but we'll see if that's the characters they kind of come up with, as probably 2 of the more I would say novice players, but that's kind of unfair because really anybody can win this game, especially in this tournament. Anybody can take it. So we'll see how this works out for everyone. Kaze, do you know the password? Are you able to get in? Are you having any trouble? Let me know in the chat. So let me know in the chat if you think who do you think is going to win. And Bika-chan, if you do write it or if you do make any door references in the chat, I will probably just ignore them for this time around. Righty. Oh, we'll see how this works out for everyone as Kaze has now entered into it as we go into our first game. How long have you been here? We'll see. Oh, he's playing Wolf. He's not even playing either of his characters. We're not even seeing Ike or we're not seeing Ike on Kaze's side, so we'll see if this continues or Ricked up this matter. And now we've got Splash using the bomb straight away, but instead Kaze was able to deflect it using his melee attacks, uses the up B, nicely done, keeps him off stage, goes for the forward, no, goes for the thing, a Wolf versus Inkling. I don't know if Wolves like to eat calamari, but this might be a first time for everything. Sushi's on the dot, no, maybe, you know, it might make a big change for space food, but we'll see how this works out for us. As Splash is trying to put in damage with 79% for Kaze, and Splash at 62%. We'll see how this works. Goes for the dash attack now. They're both 50-50 as we are approaching the first 30 seconds of the game. Goes for the up smash. Doesn't really work out for Kaze. No kills there. 100% for Splash. This is a very dangerous situation considering his weight class. But we'll see if this, you know, any character can technically win any game, but we'll see how it works out for anybody else. As we get that forward smash. Good hit. Solid meaty hit by Kaze. And, ooh, gets rolled. Is he going to go for it? Goes for the forward smash. Gets the first kill. And Splash was able to take the first stock off Kaze. This is actually a very different precedent than what we were expecting, especially as Splash was taking more damage than Kaze was. But Splash does an incredible job of making it back on stage, staying alive in his first stock, 139%, 153%, and 27% on Kaze's second stock. Doesn't really work out. Ooh, good pressure putting on to Splash here, but we needs that kill if he wants to try and make it a substantial hit. Tries to go for the bounce, didn't really work out. Tried to follow up with the upbeat, didn't really work out for him there too. It was very good plan by Kaze, but doesn't really doesn't really work out for him this time. With that being said, let's see if this works out for us. Kaze goes for the dash attack, finally gets him out, goes to the top of the arena. 92% for Kaze on his second stock, whereas Splash is on his second stock at 0% finally. Now, if you don't know about Inkling's playstyle, is that the more ink is on the character, the more he'll able to fly. So harder hits will make him go flying much faster, much more quickly. Nicely done with the throw. Throws him up. Ooh, nice! Splash gets the second stock in. Throws him up. Throws him up. No? You're gonna see it? Are we gonna see it? Goes sends him space. I don't know if an Inkling has been to space, but we'll see if this might be a first time for everything, you know? Misses with the up B. Goes for the just trying to put some damage, trying to really use that projectile game. Kaze's one of Wolf's big advantages is towards the mid range and a little more damage increase compared to some of the other characters in the roster. Let's see, goes for the dash attack, lifts him up, tries to go for an up tilt again, doesn't really work out for him. Both of them are dodging each other at 2 minutes 20%, 2 minutes 20 seconds on the mark. Let's see if this works out. Nicely done with the forward. Okay, goes for the grab. Goes for the ink bomb. Doesn't really work out for him. And now Kaze is playing a lot more patiently, trying to really bait out Splash, trying to get him onto his second stock. This is actually a very good situation if Kaze is able to take the stock. There he does. Nicely done. Gets the second stock in. Kaze is now 50-50 in the situation. It seems more like Kaze just needed to warm up. Goes for the dash attack once. Goes for the forward smash. Doesn't really work out for him that time. Okay. Doesn't really work out that time for him either. Wasn't able to follow up on any attacks. Kaze's got the slight green on him, meaning he might fly a little bit more than expected. Goes for the roll. Splash, really taking that corner. Kaze is unlucky with that projectile, not hitting his range. Because is life going to be rough? Is life going to be rough for Kaze? Or is it going to be rough for Splash? We don't know right now. Okay. Can see it? No. Gonna go for Splash goes for a flop. It doesn't really work out. That was very scary. Splash almost lost his stock just by not recovering quickly enough. Okay, goes for the forward smash, and now this is a bit of a 50-50 game with 1 minute left on the clock almost. Okay. Okay. Is it going to work out? Ooh, that could have been a very dangerous situation. Needs to be a bit careful. Reflected, doesn't really hit a target. Goes for the up smash from Splash. Blub blub. Are we going to get another blub blub? Ooh, good recovery. Nicely done. You know what? I didn't know Inklings could draw, but there we go. First game goes to Inkling Splash. And that means Inkling Splash 1 versus Kaze 0. And the first game goes to Inkling Splash. Very good job. This is actually a very 50-50 game on each side. On the one hand, Kaze was actually making a very good comeback. And it was only on that last stock was he able to make something happen there. But we'll see if Kaze can come up with the answer. Honestly speaking, I don't know if it's worth him changing. But then again, ooh, Splash is also changing. We'll see if they're both going to stick to the same characters. It might just be a color change for all we know. As we go into our second game of the Friday Night Faz Club. Welcome if you have just joined in. This is a tournament I have run every 2 months here on this channel. The winner of this tournament will receive a special artwork done in pixel art form, as well as a £10 eShop credit. So we'll see who will take all the spoils today, as Kaze switches over to Zero Suit Samus and Splash changes over to Ike. Now, I don't remember Kaze ever playing Zero Suit Samus, but it might just be my memory does not serve. As we go into our second game, this is match point for Splash. Tries to get go in for that forward beat, but doesn't really work out for him. Splash trying to put in that damage. If you've ever played Sephiroth, it's a very similar situation for Splash right now, using that sword extra advantage. Now, I don't know what the plan. I don't know what. I don't. You know, for someone who is very good at strategy, I'm not sure how Ike would deal with a Space Bounty Hunter who normally wears a suit of armor. But we'll see how Splash is able to take it this time around. Misses with the up smash, really trying to use it. And Kaze trying to use that stun. Ooh, nice dodge by Kaze there. Trying to get away from his full screen forward B. Goes for the dash attack. We'll see if this works out as we're going into our first minute of the fight. Okay, forward smash. Kaze is really hitting it. Nicely done. 79% for Splash. 65% for Kaze at the moment. Okay, nicely done with the up smash. Good meaty hit as well. And the thing is that Zero Suit Samus, while very strong, is also very light by comparative to the armored counterpart that Zero Suit Samus is usually known for. So while it might be faster and may be able to maneuver better, may not be, will fly higher with harder attacks. Ooh, nicely done, and there you see it. Straight away was able to make it. And Ike is that one player that you play more defensively. It's very similar to Byleth, walking tank situation, just no projectiles to work around with it. Ooh, nicely done. Good recovery by Splash, 109%. Fairly heavy character. Big, massive chunk of metal to smack people with. That Ether misses. Goes for the dash attack. We can see it. Yes, he gets hit that time. Kaze trying to bounce around, but it's not really working out for him this time. Needs to be a little bit more towards that mid-range advantage. That was a very dangerous situation. Kaze just about survives. Are we seeing it? No, both of them take it out, and Splash finally loses his first stock by using that up B in the air. We'll see. Okay, nice. Goes for the tilt. Are we going to see it? No. Tries to go for the melee attack. It's not really working out for him, though. Okay, nicely done with the up B. Nicely done with the forward B. Okay. Up B misses. Kaze is able to tie it up. And now Ike is unraveling with 2 minutes 30 seconds on the clock. Is Kaze gonna be able to take advantage of the of what might seem a nervous Inkling Splash, or are we gonna see Splash finally make it 2-0 straight away? Kaze does need to survive this fight if he wants to continue playing in this fight. See, right? Let me know in the chat who you think is gonna win in this point as we're coming into the final stock. The next stock wins this fight. Ooh. No! Unlucky for Splash. That was very late on my part, I'll admit. I was very late on my part, I will admit. And with that being said, Kaze was able to tie it up with Inkling Splash 1-1 as we get still into our first game. See if this works out. Who's going to take the game, guys? Can we get a poll in the chat? Who do you think is going to win? Vika-chan, Inkling Splash versus Kaze. Who do you think is going to win this final battle? Who will go home today in the first round of the Friday Night Fazga? We're still only in the first round. Don't forget, we're only in the first round. There's still loads to play for. We've got 15 other wonderful participants. 14 other wonderful participants, as I know I can count better than that. You know? We'll see how this works out for him as we're playing in the final destination level in Super Mario Galaxy, third game. Okay, trying to use it, gets the stun, was able to use that full power. Ooh, good dodge by Kaze, but nicely done with the counter by Splash. Okay, uses that up B. Nicely done. Goes for the forward smash. Gets it in. Are we going to see it? Goes for that forward smash. Doesn't really work out for him. Nicely done. Goes for the whip. And both of them are around about the same percentage. It seems more like both of them are very much the same type of character. Like same, each other's weaknesses have strengths to tackle it in the same way. So we'll see if this works out for either of the two characters. Unlucky for Kaze, losing his first stock at 61%. Wasn't able to make it all the way. Okay, goes for that forward B. Wasn't able to make it that time. Okay, forward smash. Goes for the forward B. Nicely done by Splash. Gets that meter hit. Kaze really trying to get closer, but not using that advantage of that. Ooh, no, that's not really working out. Was able to tackle it, but this is going terrible for Kaze right now. Okay, goes for that good G. Go for the whip. Nicely done. Trying to get a kill out of it. I don't know if Kaze is just trying to be fancy. Maybe. Nicely done. That was a good catch. That was very fancy. Okay, trying to go for the up B, but was caught by the ether. Okay, nicely done with the stun. Ooh, that was very dangerous. Okay, stuns again. He's really catching him with the stuns, Kaze. As we go into 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Are we going to see a kill? No. Ike survives. There we go. Ooh, still survives. Good DIing by Splash. Misses with the counter. Goes for the Ether. Ooh, nicely done. We see it now? No, we're not. Splash is just not dying. Not losing that first stock. And this is still the first stock for Splash. This is a very dangerous situation for Kaze as we go into 3 minutes left on the clock. Ooh, 183% left on the clock. Sorry, 180% left for Splash. Are we going to see it finally? Finally! Finally, we get Splash. Splash loses his first stock. Okay. Goes for the up smash. Splash really trying to, really taking advantage of Kaze's aggressiveness right now. May not be the way to play this. Good job with the tilt. Catches him with the up B. We're seeing 4 people who think it's going to be Splash's win. But, ooh, 100% of the chat, sorry, thinks it's going to be Splash who's going to take the game. And we can see it. Yes, we do. And Splash does take it. The chat was right. Goes for the up B and was able to make it. That was a beautiful kill. Beautiful kill by Splash. GG's. And much to Inkling's surprise, Splash makes it through to the first round, and Inkling and Kaze is knocked out. Congratulations, you're going through to the next round. Would you both mind exiting the arena? The next game on the docket is the real Damio. So the real Damio versus Kanga M Dongatron. Would you both mind entering the arena, please? As they both play. So I don't know much about the real Daimyo I don't know much about real Daimyo. I don't know who he plays. I think we have played against each other before, but this was a very long time ago, and this was when Damocles first came to the channel. So we'll see if this is something that will continue. I remember it being very 50-50 on fights. So I'm not sure, but Kanga is definitely someone, is my opponent in chat. It should be if Nanami replies. But I'm not seeing the name on the chat at the moment. So Nanami, we still need to wait. So basically what will happen is if by the time it comes to your turn, Louis Boy, and she does not arrive, then she will most likely be knocked out of the tournament. You'll be given a bye into the next round, and then you'll be starting the next game there. So your first game, if Nanami doesn't arrive, will be against Inkling if that happens. All right, we got Kanga versus Damio. I don't know who Damio will play. My name is Kengar Maximum Dongatron, and I am the proud captain of the Knights of Fae, as Kengar would like to say. So we'll see how this works out for Kengar. So we got Kengar versus at the real Daimyo as we go into our second game of the Friday Night Fast Club. Kengar opting for a different character than he usually plays, going for his Boozer, as I like to call him. I mean, I might as well just start calling him Bluezer because he's Blue Bowser, but yeah, Bluezer. And Daimyo has gone for Lucina, so we'll see if this works out. Going for that Moth Echo. We'll see if this works out for him. Goes back, is able to put in damage. Daimyo is actually in severe hot water because if Kengar gets his special off, which is I'm gonna body slam you into the kill box. It means that Kanga will most likely win here. But we'll see if Daimyo can find a solution or an answer for this. Nicely done. Was able to withstand the stage. Ooh, that was very dangerous. Ooh, nicely done. Smacks him out of the arena. Princess was sent back to the future. Alright, nicely done. Tries to put some damage into it. Doesn't really work out. Daimyo's having a bit of trouble putting some work into Kengar at the moment. There's no samosas involved here, but there is a £10 eShop credit and a specialized artwork. So we'll see if this is something that will motivate Daimyo, unless it's just pride. Kengar does have a habit of infuriating the people he plays against because he is so, everything seems so meticulous. Nicely done. Goes for the throw once again. Is it going to go back to the future? No. Goes for the back to the future. There we go. And the princess really needs to put in the work right now. And oh no, we might see the Kengar special. He might go for this for the Bowser side here. Nicely done. Are we seeing it? No. Gets it back in the body slams on stage. Carries him. Are we seeing it? There we go. And how is she going to reply? And Daimyo loses the first game. Unlucky, as Kanga takes the first game. Now the question will be is what will the real Daimyo do as a response for the situation in his first game? This is his first tournament actually. The F is in the chat. F in the chat please for Daimyo on his We'll see her in the future, but right now, today, she will try to change fate. That's what the F stands for. Yeah, fate. And unfortunately, fate was not on Damio's side. So Damio is going to be changing character. Based on his icon, maybe he is a Richter name and we just didn't know. Let's get some Fs in the chat while we're waiting as you are enjoying the stream. If you don't know what's going on, my name is Faz. I am the purveyor and the host of the Friday Night Faz Club. Ooh, we're going to see a King K Rool versus Boozer. For many of you who, if you don't know, Kanga's main has usually been King K Rool. Usually frequencies, and he's actually won with King K Rool as well. So we'll see if this is something that's going to work out for him this time around, as Damio goes into his second game, and it's match point for Kanga. So will it remain this way? Kanga does a really good job just staying at the edge of the stage, goes for the grab, and this is basically another hoss fight, very similar, Battle of the Rares, we'll see. No, not even Battle of the Rares, it's just Nintendo versus Rare at this point. With that being said, Damio loses his first stock straight away. This is not the same way how I would assume Kanga would play him, but we'll see. We'll see if Damio can come up with a response. Doesn't really work out with the down smash. Nicely done with the forward dash. Goes for the tilt again. Gonna see it? No, we're not seeing many tilts from Damio right now. Misses a good job with the blocking. Throws him down. Dunks him. Gonna see him. We're gonna be planting boozers. Okay, we need the boozer K. There we go. Damio, as he going into the first stock, 97%, and has lost his first stock. Damio really needs to find some response to Kanga's plans right now, as 4 minutes are remaining on the clock right now. We'll see if this works out. Good job with the grab. Throws him up. Nice, and then bounces him out of the arena. Kanga is in smooth sailings, as we still not even finished the first 2 minutes, and finally Damio makes it back on the stage. This could be the start of his counter attack. Let's see if an alligator knows how to play with a kappa. Let's see if this alligator plays Super Nintendo. Right, nicely done with the tilt on the air. There we go. Goes for a grab, dunks him down. Not gonna see it. Okay, goes for the melee attack. This is a very good comeback, starting to get more of a momentum for Damio. Ooh. Goes for the grab. This is still a very dangerous situation for Damio if Kanga goes for the Bowser side once again goes to the well. Let's see. Goes for the crown. You drop this king. Throws a cannon. Wasn't able to make it that time. Okay, goes to the throw. Throws him out. Gonna see it? No, wasn't able to get the missile drop kick. Okada would not be proud here. Goes for the grab. Ooh. There we go. There we go. Was not expecting that. I was not expecting that to be happening. This is a very fast fight. This is a very fast tournament so far, as we're going into 2 games. Real Damio 0 and Kanga destructively is going for revenge. So if you don't know what Kanga's story is, Kanga is actually going after Merc. You dare bring that cruel technique to me when I made him? Well, you didn't know. I sentenced you to the abyss. Well, I see how it is. This is probably the reason why Bowser was angry in Bowser's Fury. As we go into our 3rd game, thank you very much for both playing. Kanga makes it through to the next round, as he goes 2-0. With that being said, next game will be Tom Legend 101 versus Supersonic SJM. Would you both mind entering the arena if you be so kind? So, for those of you who don't know what's going on, my name is Faz. I don't show up, I guess. We are running a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate tournament for the Friday Night Faz Club. I have been running this tournament since last April. We're actually coming up to the 1 year since we've been running it, and we've done this once every 2 months to find them good GGs for players who want to show up and show off, whether they want to show up how good they are or they want to show up how much they've improved. That's what this tournament is for. So if you do want to join in, and you're more than welcome to follow on the channel, and you can join in on the next one, which will most likely be in April at this point, as it's my birth month. So and also marking the 1 year anniversary of the Friday Night Faz Club as well. So I hope you guys enjoy the show while you guys are here. In the meantime, we're going up with Tom Legend 101 versus Supersonic SJM. So a bit of backstory for Tom Legend. Tom is actually a really good player. He's an Inkling main for the best part. He loves Splatoon, but what he is here to do is to try and win. He usually is he's always come into the top 4, but never able to make it through to the finals. So we'll see if this might change. Whereas Sam has not played in this game in a couple of years. His first week back in Smash Brothers. So let's hope we can give him a good warm welcome, and hopefully this will be more things to come. Can Sam bring his techniques back from Smash 4 and from other games, or will Tom's experience be able to take Sam out straight away? We'll see as we go into our first game. We've got at Tom Legend 0 versus Supersonic SJM. You're ready to start when you are ready. With that being said, they are going to be playing as Inkling and Snake respectively. Now, question is, let's go, Tom. Can we get a poll in the chat? Bika-chan or any of the mods who are available, can you get a poll in the chat for who might win? Inklings versus Tom versus Sam. Who do you think is going to win? Let us know in the chat who you think is going to take it as we go into our third game of today, with Tom and Sam. Ooh, nicely done with the roll. Now Sam is going to have a bit of trouble, especially as Tom is a very unorthodox player and also likes to bait, so we'll see if he gets caught by it. Misses with the forward B. Nicely done. Stops the roller, which is actually probably Tom's bread and butter, as Sam is at 128% and it's not even been 30 seconds left, guys. Okay, we're gonna see it. Yes, we do. Third stock. Tom, this is pretty much Tom's special, and there's that taunt that he's mainly known for, really frustrating a lot of other players. But we'll see if this continues as it is, as Sam makes it back onto stage, goes for the up B. It doesn't really work out for him. Down A. Great, nicely done. We're gonna see it. Is he gonna revive? No, he wasn't able to do it. He was able to push him off far enough. That recoil was not the best situation for him. Mortar shells misses, and Tom is just wiping the floor with Sam right now. Drawing Picasso on Snake right now. We'll see it. No, we're gonna see it right now. Throw some more grenades. Gonna get that combos in. Throws him up, and it might just be that Sam is having a bit of trouble, literally because it's his first, one of his first tournaments back. Don't worry about it if it is the case. With that being said, we're going to see it. No, nicely done, and Sam is going to try and make it onto the board. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. I see some people who are supporting Tom. I see some people who are supporting Sam. So let's see if this works out for either of these players. Yo, hello everyone. With that being said, gonna see it. I'm gonna see it. Nicely done with the forward B. No, it doesn't work out. I'm gonna see it. There we go. The slap up. Snake was taken out of the arena by a paintbrush. Snake is able to take out a Metal Gear, but isn't able to was taken out by a paintbrush. I mean, I don't know what to really say. Sometimes it's the smallest things that take out the biggest enemies, you know? Tom kind of looking clean. He is. Man's brushing up in the skills, literally. As in the first game, Tom takes it. Tom 1, Sam 0. Now let's see if Sam can come up with a response that might be a little more substantial for him. He might change character. Everyone is allowed to change character between games. It's just more recommended that if you are winning, that you'd stick with it. It's only a recommendation, but does not mean that he's going to stick with it. So we'll see if Tom does change characters or stick with the character he has. Sam has opted to change. We'll see if this is what he chooses to stick with. Oh, he's gone for Cloud. Okay, we've got a few Cloud players in the chat. I know if you are in there, please let me know who you are. With that being said, we are going into game 2, which is match point 4. We're going into match point for Tom. Can he make it into the next round without any problems? Usually we have around about 10 to 8 players who normally are frequent, but we actually have a full 16 this time around. So we actually have quite a long tournament to go through. I say a long tournament, but really what I mean by is we have quite a lot of games to see. So we're going to, I hope you guys enjoy it so far. Let's see. Oh, we got someone who supports Cloud in this situation. I mean, his name's Cloud Strife, so of course he would be. Let's see if this works. A nice forward smash, and wasn't able to make it. It was not even been 30 seconds, and Tom has already got drawn first blood in the situation. 36% on his second stock. Is not really working out for Cloud right now. This might have been a bad take, but we'll see. We'll see if Cloud remains in memories. Has Cloud ever tried Calamari? I don't know. Maybe. Okay, goes for the forward tilt. Nicely done. Really going for that forward tilt right now. We're going to see that down smash. Goes for the roller. Was able to dodge it. Forward smash misses. Limit break is on deck. Okay, misses. Gets the final touch. Wasn't able to make it. Gets it. Ooh, that was so fast. It is in less than a minute. Jesus. Jeebus. 2-0 to Tom straight away. Jeez. Please do not feel bad for that play, Sam. It's been a while, my friend. It's been a while. But GG's, you lasted against one of the strongest players who have frequently done well in this tournament. So GG's to Tom. Tom makes it through to the next round. He will be facing against Kanga in the next round. We still don't know who's going to be facing Inkling Splash. We haven't heard anything from Nanami, so we'll see if that works out for everyone. Fox players, let's go. Fox cosplayers, all right. Thank you very much. All right, next game will be... let me just quickly check something. Next game will be Smart Streams versus Neff Kaiser. Would you both mind entering the arena if you be so kind? That is Smart Streams and Neff Kaiser. Both of you enter the arena. While we're waiting, please do enjoy, please do let us know if you do want to join in the tournament next time. I will let you know how you do this. What will happen is when I've had Calamari once, years before Splatoon ever came out. I mean, there's a few Inklings players there's a few Inkling players that are doing really well in this tournament. As they made it through. I wonder if the two Inkling players will face off against each other. That's the question. With that being said, if you don't know how the Friday Night Faz Club works, the Friday Night Faz Club is a tournament I ran last April as a birthday thing suggested by the people in this channel, and I have it has been a tournament I've ran ever since. So thank you everyone who has joined the channel. If you do want to join, sorry, everybody who's thank you everyone who's watching, and thank you everyone who has taken part in the tournament. If you are interested in taking part next time, do not hesitate to follow and join the Discord. There will be an announcement, or even follow me on Twitter. It'll probably be even easier if it's on Twitter. There'll be an announcement on Twitter and in the Discord to let you know when the next one will be. It will be the same rules. We'll be operating off the house rules, which is 5 minutes, 3 stocks. It will be a single elimination tournament, and it will be Final Destination and Battlefield only. So that way we get a lot of practice in, and we're able to improve as players if you do want to do that. Or if you just want to show off, completely fine. Come on, we want to see it. As we go into our next game. As we go into our next game, which is Neff Kaiser versus Smart Streams. Thank you very much for giving me the time to talk. You're more than welcome to start. Thank you very much for the follow, Fox Cosplays. Muchly appreciated. With that being said, we have at Neff Kaiser versus at Smart Streams. We've got Smart Streams coming in from offline. And we've got thing. If you want to know the brackets, by the way, there is no official, like, I haven't got a thing for brackets because it's not something we use so often. But it is a challenge link in the chat. Please do not hesitate to copy it for yourself if you do want to keep up with it. With that being said, we've got Neff Kaiser versus Smart Streams. Neff Kaiser is a new person who normally comes to this, who has only entered the last Friday Night Fast Club. He didn't win. He was beaten out by Cloud Strife. But we'll see if this is something he is willing to make us. Thank you very much for the follow once again, Seven Size. With that being said, he is a Mega Man main. Actually, fun fact, Neff Kaiser is actually a Sonic main, or at least originally played Sonic before he switched over to Mega Man. And you can see it with his playstyle. Actually, this is very 50-50 as we're getting into the end of the first minute of the game. And if we're going by power, most likely... Ooh, nicely done. That up B finally makes it. Use the hit confirm. Nicely done. Use placing Rush, making it a little bit harder, giving him a little bit more time, and frustrating Smart to join in with to get at him as close as possibly can, because I'm pretty sure Smart wants to really get that stock as soon as he possibly can, using that leaf shield and really abusing the fact that this is a platform stage. Unfortunately, this is an RNG check, so we can't. It wasn't something that either of them could have predicted. That being said, gonna get the grab, throws him out. 134% for Neff Kaiser on his first stock. Ooh, that was a very good punish for Neff Kaiser. So well done and thought out. Smart bros. Smart really needs to try and make it back on the board. Smart is at 1 stock 0%, and Neff Kaiser at 2, just getting to 38%, and we're just about getting to our second stock. We'll see if this is something he'll be able to make something of. Goes for the throw. Nicely done. Carries him off. Makes it. Ooh, just lucky. That could have gone very badly for Bowser there. 69%. Nerf Kaiser. Would that power him up? We don't know. I don't know. Maybe Bowser should tinker into getting into robotics. Maybe that would help him a lot. Beats out Mario a little bit more. Oh, there we go. And that just proves the reason why. Nerf Kaiser with the aerial dunk. Oof. Mega Man. Nerf Kaiser takes the first game in this match with Nerf Kaiser 1, Smash Streams 0. We'll see. This is a very rough situation. We're seeing the newcomers having a bit of trouble here. We're not seeing. We'll see if Smarbro. I keep wanting to say Smarbros because Sakurai, whenever he says Super Smash Brothers, sometimes he says Smarbros as a shortened way of saying it. With that being said, Smar really needs to come up with a plan against Nerf Kaiser. Nerf Kaiser really showing asserting dominance. Will this be his time this time around? Will he win the tournament this time around? That's the question. Ooh, we got Smar picking up Rob. Let's see if this is something he'll come up with. We'll see if this is something he can come up with. Alright, Nerf Kaiser with Smar going up for Rob in a more Omega level. Okay, uses the Leaf Shield. It didn't really work out for him at that point. Nerf Kaiser doing an incredible job of just pushing him out, and Smar is not a bad choice to pick Rob either, because they both have similar attributes in terms of weight and power. But we'll see who's able to use that a little bit more, as they're both around about the similar percentage, trying to really charge up that mid-range, and Smart is having a bit of trouble. That pressure is coming in hot for Nerf Kaiser. Okay, gonna see that buzz. No, gets that laser, finally makes it on board. That top, also making it smart. Okay, Nerf Kaiser really trying to bait, not even bait, just frustrate Rob at the moment. We're getting some slight Nintendo tax. But that's usually the situation whenever you want to have good games. Okay, nicely done with the B. Nicely done with the spinning top. Trying to put in pressure, trying to stop him from coming in to Smarbro's space. No one's lost their first stock yet. We've got 2 minutes. Ooh, I spoke too soon. As we're coming into the end of our first minute, no one had lost their stock. That was actually probably the longest we've seen that for a while. Normally, Smash Bros. Games go very fast. Considering that they like to put in a lot of pressure, but never want to play defensively, never want to shy away from a fight. Nicely done by Nerf Kaiser, pushing him up. That Leaf Shield really pushing in pressure. Okay, nice. Okay, trying to get into Smar's straight. Ooh, nicely done with the grab. Finally, are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it? No, we're not seeing it yet. Nerf Kaiser still lives with 133%, 3 minutes 22 on the clock, and 83% for Smar in his second stock. So if you don't know how that works, the higher the percentage, the easier you get thrown off. I'm going to see it. Nicely done. Finally, we see it. 140-ish%. Nerf Kaiser finally loses his first stock. Nicely done. Smart needs to get this, get the show on the road. But we'll see if he just needs to play more patiently. Remember, you're not done yet. Ooh, he makes it back on stage, luckily. Okay. Throws the top. Are we going to see it? No tops. Yes. No. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Nicely done. Gets the throw. Dunks him. Wants to plant a Mega Man, but Mega Man's not a plant. I don't think, I think planting has changed since 1990s, Rob, but we'll see how this is kind of concerned. Nicely done with the up. Ooh, goes for the up smash. Wasn't really working out from there. Okay, we're going to see it. Yes, up smash. Makes it back on stage. Nicely done. Catches him with the top, using the top as a pressure mechanism for Rob. Nicely done. Throws him out. We're going to see it. Nicely done with the laser. Okay, throws him up, throws him up. Nicely done with the tilt. Both of them are on 2 stocks. 182% for Smar. This is actually really good for Smar right now. Very good survivability. You'd be surprised how long a player can last at high percentages when there's a bit more flinger. Nicely done. Finally, Smar is actually ahead of the game, even if it's just for a little while. This is getting a little bit done. Nicely done by Nerf Kaiser. Sends it back. Pressure is now on Smar, as Nerf Kaiser is on match point. 1 stock left and he can make it. Gets the grab. Rob really trying to play defensively, trying to use what he learned. Gets that Leaf Shield. So much damage. So little as well. It's just gonna add up at some point. Wasn't able to get the full charge on the laser by Smar there. Goes for the dash. really trying to put in pressure. Nicely done. No, we're gonna see it. Nice. Gonna see that down tilt. Okay. Nice. Goes for the full laser. Both of them are around about the same percentage. Gonna see it. Nicely done. Trying to use that spinning top to stop the leaf pressure. Was able to use the homing attack for his advantage. 93%. Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see the reverse? So much pressure. There's so much riding on this stock right now for the Smar. 105% for Smar. 93% for Nerf Kaiser. Who's gonna get? It's gonna be basically next hard hit. It's gonna win. Really. We're gonna see it. Okay. Goes uses the Mega Buster. Okay. Throws the top out. Nice. We're gonna see it this time. Throws the top out again. Ooh. Goes for the lasers. Lasers. Ooh. Wasn't able to make the hard knuckle. Okay, this is going to be a very dangerous situation. Ooh, was it going to make it? Oh, going to see it. Gets dunk. No, wasn't able to make it. It was very good mashing up by Neff Kaiser. 139% for Smar. 117% for Neff Kaiser. I'm going to see it. I'm just waiting for someone to die at this point. It's so scary. 28 seconds left on the clock, and these guys are still going. I'm going to see it. No? Are we going to see it? He throws the top up. No, throws the buzzsaw. Wasn't able to get the thing. Gets the buzzsaw and the thing. Gets the leaf shield. 156.7% for Smar. Neff Kaiser, 133%. 10 seconds left. Is it going to go to sudden death? If it goes to sudden death, we will see a sudden death game. This will count to things. 5, 4, 3, 2. Ooh! No! 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 Unlucky! That was so much pressure! That was so much pressure! That was so scary! That was so scary. Somehow Nerf Kaiser was able to snatch that back from Smar. GG's to Nerf Kaiser. Smar is now out of the race. I thought things would have changed in that game, but it wouldn't. It was 2-0. That was very unlucky. Very unlucky for Smar streams. That could have gone very much either way. Okay. Is Jolly Panda in the chat? Is Jolly Panda in the chat? You'll be facing me. So if you are in the chat, Jolly Panda, would you mind entering the channel? Entering the room so I can fight you. If you do not let me know what you're doing, I will move on to the next fight, and then we'll see if you're back from that. Nanami, if you are also in the chat, please let me know if you are, so that way I know you are ready to play. Otherwise, I will consider it a bye. And Louis Boy will go through to the next round. Would you be so kind? Okay, look, Jolly Panda should be joining. All right, cool. I am motivated. I see. Louis Boy really wants Virgil to be in the game. That's what it is. That's what it is. Cheers for hosting, Faz. We'll make sure to enter next time. All right, cool. Thank you very much for coming, man. Most likely, the next tournament will be in April, as we are starting to see more players get knocked out. We are still 3 games away. We've got, well, technically 4 games. We've got myself versus Jolly Panda, Damocles versus Synth, the Merc, Cloud Strife versus Neeb, and Nanami versus Louis Boy, if Nanami turns up. So, I'm going to be going a little bit silent. So, maybe I shouldn't try to kill myself on my own stream. Jeez. I almost swallowed water in the wrong direction. That would be dumb. Right. the manager just wasn't able to enter his own tournament out of the fact that he almost choked. Right. So I've never played against Jolly Panda. We'll see how this goes. I'm going to go on complete silent, so that way I'm not thing. If you do want to see what I recommend, everyone, if you are going to be looking at the bracket, please have a look here. Just have it on standby on the side. So, I have no idea. I've never played against Jolly Panda. We'll see how this works out for me. Now is a good time to get some water. If you haven't already, please make sure you do. Hello, Pixel Shark. Happy Fast Day. Welcome to the stream. I'm not ignoring everybody. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm just trying to concentrate in the game, so I apologize if I'm being silent. It's because this is the first time I'm playing against in tournament like this, so we'll see how this works out for me. Also, hi Pixel Shah. Hope you're doing well. Thank you very much for saying hi. I hope you're doing coolio.
It's all yours, man.
Choose your fighter. Min Min.
God! God! Oh God, I made it! Jeez, that was a good gamble. Oh. Oh God, that was a gamble and a half. Jeez, jeez, that was so scary. That was so scary. It was a good decision. It was a good decision. I had to slow down quite a lot and be like, right, I need to not do this. I need to really use that. With man, GG's, well played both. Oh my God, I made it. Oh, wait. I was switching down the arena. I was like, all right, I'm done, guys. Bye. Running, stopping my own tournament. Stopping my own tournament. Jeez, that's how under pressure I felt. That's how under pressure I felt. Jeez. GG's. I won my first game, which is actually surprising for me. I'm going against Nerf Kaiser next. Jesus. Jeepers, this is going to be bad. Right, we're going into our next game. Damocles versus Synth SSB. Would you kindly both enter the arena? We'll see how this works out. Also, Nanami, if you are in the chat, please let me know as soon as you can when you are able to. Once this round is over, things are going to start moving very quickly. Because we're going to be going into our semifinals and finals fairly soon. So don't worry if you think this is going fairly slow right now. It's because it's still the first round. It's still the first round. We're still going into we're still trying to establish 3 more participants in the tournament. We've still got Merc Cloud versus Neeb Nelly, which is a fight and a half, by the way. And we've also got Synth SSB, sorry, which is Luke, someone I know in real life, who's actually really good in this game, versus Damocles, who's also really good at this game. If you don't know that, if you ever struck, sorry, I do apologize. I'm coming off a win. Jeez, I don't normally win. This is actually a very intense situation, considering that I was going against someone that I've never played against before. Is Kanga done? And Kanga is not done yet. We'll build the SB Rebel. Thank you very much for coming. No, he's not done yet. He is going to be going up against Tom Legend at some point. We're just establishing we're establishing 3 more round 2's quarterfinalists. So hopefully that will be happening fairly shortly. We got Damocles in, and we're just waiting on Synth. If you don't know the password, Synth, it's the same password as it always is. It's 1111. So hopefully you guys get in without any issues. Please, can I ask anyone who is not part of the tournament to enter? I do not need you guys. It is the same password, friendo. It is thing. Who is my main again? That's a good question, Damocles. Who is your main? The only people who will be entering in this tournament right now will be everyone who is established and signed up for this tournament. Thank you everyone who has continued watching the stream while I was playing, while there was no commentary at all whatsoever. I actually don't know who Synth plays as. This is actually the first time I've actually got a chance to play against Synth, or at least have him in something in this tournament. Even in this stream, so I hope he enjoys his time here. I'm just here to watch Damocles lose. I mean, he could still win if he wins. Like out of the lot he's brought in, I'm just trying to think who has won. No one he's brought has won yet. I got lucky on my game, admittedly. I got very lucky in the matchup. That could have very easily gone wrong for me had I not slowed down. Do I pick a stage? No, it's gonna be random. So don't worry. It's going to be either Omega or it's going to be Battlefield. So don't worry, Synth. I'm here so Damocles can avenge me. Let's go, Damocles. Do it for the triangle. Do it for triangle strategy. Do it for the samosas. Damocles is the samosa representative. Let's see. I want to know. Oh, it's random. Yeah. It's always been the case. It's always been the case. So that it's so that we can run the tournament quickly. I am the only one running this, and we're not planning on doing a 2-day event. Let's put it this way. We're trying to make sure that people get their games in, and it's fairly easy going, so that people can enter. People are here for them good GGs, and we're trying to provide. That's all it is. As we go into our 5th game of the Friday Night Faz Club. This is the second one of this year. So we'll see who is going to make it out on top. We're going to be playing another Snake player. The previous one being Sam. This is more akin to what I'm used to seeing a Snake player do. Especially as there's other players like Agent Sensation 702. Can we get a shout out for him if you don't mind? If you want to check out more Snake gameplay content. Ooh, that was very good. Synth putting in grenades before he falls. Jeez, Synth is just everywhere right now. But Damocles is at 66%. Remember, he's playing as Dark Samus, meaning that he's still going to have the power advantage. We'll see if this kind of works out for him. The Synth goes in for the top of the stage, trying to outmaneuver, but now finally Damocles is ahead life-wise. We'll see if this is something that Synth can counteract. I feel more like Synth is going to be more of a long-term play. Oh, nice catch! That was a very good catch by Synth. By Damocles there, was able to catch Synth's recovery and try to really use that time to his advantage. For those slower players, these sort of players who can have very long projectiles can do wonders for you. Damocles at 1 minute, 113% on his first stock, whereas Synth is on his second stock at 4%. Tries to throw the plasma shot, didn't really work out for him. Let's see if this works out. Ooh, nicely done, misses with the C4. Okay, man's got his glasses, he's double glazed. Okay, misses with a forward smash. Okay, as you can see it, gets the grab. 151%, throws up the mortar. We can see it. Makes it back on stage. Damocles is back on. Ooh, nicely done with the down smash. Synth just putting in explosions. Welcome to Bullet Hell. I don't know if you know this, but Smash Bros was a Bullet Hell game. With that being said, grenade. We're going to see it again. Another grenade falls. There is unlimited range. You can go as fast as you want. There is no limits here. With that being said, good grab. Throws him up. We're going to see it. Oh, no. Nicely done with forward B. Nicely done. Good catch by Damocles. Doing an incredible job. Throws him out. Nice. Even with the recovery, 48% on his second stock with just 2 minutes on the clock. We'll see if this is going to work out for Damocles at the moment, or will Synth make a comeback? Misses with the stinger. Ooh, nicely done. Freezes the grenade in mid-air. Nicely done. Also misses with the stinger again. Homing attack misses. We're going to see it. There's a C4 on the ground. Nicely done by Synth. Good stage awareness. Throws him up. Misses with the whip. There's 2 grenades right there. Stingers and grenades are missing. Just trying to throw something at Damocles so that he takes damage right now. Nicely done with the stinger. Dodges the plasma shot. Ooh, just putting pressure now. This is a very dangerous situation for Damocles right now. We're going to see if he can actually survive. 2 minutes 23 on the clock. 144. Just edging Damocles closer and closer to the kill box. Nicely done. Finally hits him with the mortar. Nicely done by Synth. Alright, we're going to see it. We're going to see that forward smash, that Damocles. Okay, 64% for Synth, 74% for Synth, 30% for Damocles on his final stock. Gets the full melee attack. And we can see it. Nicely done with the down smash. Goes for the stinger. Ooh, good stoppage. Was able to stop the stinger from getting any further than this. Homing attack misses. Grenade. Tries to dodge out of it. Nicely done. Ooh, can you see that grenade? Misses it. Both the grenade explodes. This is very fast. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. But basics is there's explosions everywhere. Synth is going to try and do everything he can to try and just put pressure by having so many explosions just for constant opportunities for damage. Ooh, nicely done. Catches him with the charged shot. 69% Damocles manages to make it. Ben would be proud. Damocles takes the first game. And Synth, ooh, this is actually a very interesting situation as Damocles takes the first game and Synth is at 0. Now Damocles just needs to win 1 more game and Synth will be knocked out of the tournament. Now, what I'm starting to see is that people who have more regularly come to the tournament has more consistently gotten through to the next round. I'm not seeing many new players just make it straight through. So, we'll see if this works out. Synth is going to be sticking with Snake, and so is Damocles, it seems, as he goes into the second game of the Friday of this first round of games. I apologize, I'm just trying to put my mouth away from the mic so I don't make a weird noise. With that being said, I don't know if a Snake's been to space, but now is a good time to find out, you know? I guess this is Snake's perversions coming back to get him. The stinger going the wrong direction. I'm not sure what's going on. He's trying to drop it so he can throw it backwards. I think it's just to try and have that back air on hand. Nicely done. Synth is just taking damage. I think this is probably one of the biggest disadvantages to Snake. If you are the type of player to play more cautiously, sets up time for characters like for Snake, whereas Damocles, who is very much a heavily aggressive type player in general, and has always been seen someone who can just somehow manage to make it through even the worst situations. Synth is having a lot of trouble playing a person like that. Wasn't able to get the full charge there. Wasn't even able to get the tilt on that one. Let's see if this is something he's able to do. The purple bomb misses. Ooh, gets his homing attack in. Misses with the charge shot. Okay, I'm going to see it. Gets to roll it in. CQC isn't really making out. Goes for the bicycle kick, but Synth wasn't able to make it. Nicely done. Both of them at 139%. Both of them at very high percentages, over 100%. Anyone can really lose that, and just like that, a charge shot was able to take it for Damocles on the first one, drawing first blood, and we're not even at 2 minutes yet. We're just still on the first two. We're still on the first minute. That's basically it. So much explosions, so many splashing, so much splashes happening on screen right now. Nicely done. Makes it back on the stage. Tries to go for a dash attack, but was a little early. Synth trying to do something, goes for the stinger, goes for a point black. Both of them take damage. Synth is more of a destructive, he's going for a more destructive style now, going for just, he'll take the damage as long as he takes the other guy with him, but that does make things a little bit harder. Makes it, finally Damocles was able to use that pressure that Synth was doing and was able to push him off the stage to the kill box on the right hand side. As we in the Coliseum, stinger misses, so does the charge shot. Mortar also misses, grenade also misses. Throws him another grenade, see if he can make it. Throws that one a little bit harder, gets 2 explosions. Walked into his own grenade as well. C4 wasn't able to make it. Let's see if Synth is able to do something about this. Nicely done. Nice again by Damocles, 153%. Gets the combo, wasn't able to make something of it. Mortar is there. We're gonna see it. Okay, misses with a down. Ooh, nicely done with the down smash by Synth. Trying to do something about it right now. Synth could make this back. It's at a decent percentage, 32% for Damocles. Final stock with just under 3 minutes on the clock left. 55% for Synth. Both on final stock. Charge shot is ready. Gets the full shot, 90% damage. Goes for a second charge. Throws the grenade. Misses. Goes in the wrong direction. Just puts the pressure on. Goes for the dash attack. But Synth makes it, is still alive. Was trying to go for the chase down. That was a very dangerous situation for Damocles. Tried to go for something flashy. Didn't really work out for him. Mortar. Wasn't able to make it. Both from on the stages. And only Synth was able to recover? What was that? So let me explain. Basically, Damocles used his jump to back jump and let go his charge shot. And then because of that, he ended up using his extra shot to try and make it back. But unfortunately, he used his extra jump to make it off stage. And therefore, lost his second jump. And Synth somehow made it back on stage. It was still nowhere near enough to kill all the way to the other side. Nicely done. And now the pressure is on Damocles to try and make it back on stage, as the Samosa team is really rooting for Damocles. If you're, let me know in the chat if you're looking for Damocles to win, or if you're looking for Synth to win, if you're looking for the Snake player to win, or the Dark Samus player to win. We'll see. Oh wait, hang on. Damocles is changing his character. What will he change to? He was doing an incredibly good job with Dark Samus. He could technically win with it if given circumstances, but we'll see. No, he switches to Villager. He switches to the Pocket. Let's see. Let's see. We're seeing triangle power in the chat. That's what I love to see. That's what I love to see. We'll see who's going to make it through in this next round of the Friday Night Faz Club. Who's going to make it into the top 8 of the Friday Night Faz Club. Only one can be the winner, and only one can receive a prize of a special artwork, as well as a £10 eShop voucher. Let's see if this works out for us. Okay, throws the grenade forward. We're going to see it? No. Nicely done with the melee attack. Now, this is going to be a completely different style, really throwing off Synth's playstyle. This actually might be more of an advantage to Synth, actually, because there's less stuff being thrown about. More advantage to just put damage down. Nicely done, throws them off. He's having a little more pressure. Damocles makes it back onto the stage. Might not be able to play the edge game again, but we'll see if this is. We'll see if we're wrong about it. That's basically it. Synth's just able to dunk in more damage. Wasn't able to make it that time. Hits the grenade. Tries to put in more damage. Wasn't able to make it out that time. Misses the grenade. Can you see it? Drops one grenade. Throws a C4. Wasn't able to make it that time. Okay, nice done. Tries to go for a down smash. Damocles loses his first stock. Okay, we're gonna see it. Are we gonna see it? Okay, puts the tree down just where the C4 is as well, so it might be a little bit of trouble. We're gonna see it? No. C4 was still there, was able to make it. Okay, Synth at 83% on his first stock. This is actually very different from other games, because so far it's always been Damocles who has been ahead. Damocles has always been ahead in the first 2 games. This is actually the first time where Synth is actually ahead. We'll see if this might change throughout the game as we are approaching our second stock. That was very close for Damocles making it back on stage. Goes to the other side of the stage, really utilizing that recovery that Villager is known for. Puts in the pressure. Nicely done. Are we going to finally see Damocles take his first stock off of Synth? No. Are we going to see it? No. That's the question right now. This is very much a lot of pressure on Damocles right now. We'll see if he's able to do something about it. Throws up the Mr. Lloyd. Okay, throws him out. Okay, gets we in for you know how it is. Villager needs some restock. Needs some thing. Makes it back on stage finally. I was trying to make some sort of tree on it, but it didn't really work out for me. Okay, we're gonna see it. Nice, makes it back on stage. Now Damocles at 115%, whereas Synth is at 17% on his second stock as we're just approaching the 3-minute mark. Can he bring it back? That's the question. And usually when momentum comes in, there's always a lot more pressure on the person who was winning at the start of the game versus the person who might be winning at the end of the game. Ooh, as someone in the chat is saying the samosa is getting real crispy on the side. Let's see if this works out. Nicely done. Manages to plant a C4. 2 minutes, 37 on the clock. With 1 stock level remaining for Damocles, 33% left for Synth. Can he make it back on stage? Can he be one of the first new people to have entered the tournament and actually win a game? Or will it still remain that the people who have normally frequented the Friday Night Fast Club continue to shine in this tournament? We'll see if this works out for us. Nicely done. Grabs the grenade. Wasn't able to make it that time. Tries to dodge around him. Wasn't lucky. Synth tried to bait it. Didn't really work out for him. Gets the Mr. Lloyd in. I was going to say Dr. Lloyd there. Misses with the catapult. Are we going to see the tree? Is the tree going to be at play? No, the tree is dissipating. Let's see. Now Damocles is just putting in pressure. Nicely done. Gets the forward B. 73%. This is now a very dangerous situation for Damocles, but he could make it back. But one nicely placed grab. We might be able to take it. Okay. Okay. Let's see if this works out for us. I'm going for the grabs. Goes for more grenades. This is actually very much to Synth's playstyle. We'll see if this works out for him. Was able to grab the stinger out of the air. Ooh, so much mortar pressure. Unlucky. Synth was just able to bring that back. He was very confident in his final stock, but that was very dangerous. If it had gone on another 10 seconds, this might have been very dangerous for Synth. And Synth actually makes it through, breaking the curse so far in this tournament, where the people who have come more regularly has actually won the tournament so far. So we'll see if this works out. Now, Synth will be going against whoever wins between the Merc, Cloud, Strife versus Neeb, Nelly. If anything, this side of the bracket seems like the harsher side of the bracket so far. So we'll see if this continues. Synth, would you mind exiting? Thank you very much. The next one is Merc, Cloud, Strife versus Neeb, Nelly. I'm going to quickly put it on a ad while I get some water. So please do not start at the games next. I'm just going to quickly grab a glass of water. I've actually run out, but this now is a good time to get a good refresher. Nanami, if you are in the chat, please let me know if you're there. If not, you will be considered given a buy. Louis Boy will receive a buy, so hopefully you will arrive by that point. Just to repeat, it's the Merc versus Neeb. I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Well, she's supposed to be, but I'm not sure. If she doesn't arrive, then we'll just go straight to the next game. All right. Thank you very much for waiting. I do appreciate everyone sticking around. Hopefully you guys got some water. Stay hydro, bro. As we go into our final game, what could potentially be our final game of the Friday Night Fast Club in round 1. We've got Neeb versus Merc. Now, if you didn't know this, Neeb versus Merc was probably one of the final games. This was actually one of the semi-finals from the last Friday Night Fast Club, and Merc took it this time around. But let's see if things have improved since the last time. Merc has usually played Cloud, but he actually does play a few of the characters in the game, and has just recently picked up Sephiroth as well. We'll see if Merc can make it back this time around, or will Neeb finally, as our first Friday Night Fast Club winner, make it back onto the stage. So we'll see if this works out for us. I'm going to quickly message and see if Nanami is around. Nanami. Yeah, so going back to the main point, we have as we're approaching the 1 minute mark, Neeb is at 118% and Merc is at 107%. Hopefully, we'll see if this works. We'll see if this works out for us. Nicely done. Neeb makes it back onto the stage. Now, Neeb, if you don't know, if you've never seen Neeb play, Neeb is probably one of the players you should have a. You should always have a look at playing, because she plays like she does things with Link that you would not expect people to do, like grab a bomb, go to the end of a kill box, and just still survive by just exploding the bomb. We'll see if this works out for us. Nicely done by Merc, and Merc is just someone who's just a really confident player. Someone you would just hate to play online. So we'll see if this works out. Who takes the first stock? And finally, Neeb makes it on the board. 161% though. Very dangerous position for Neeb to be in. But all she has to really do is survive for a longer period. And we'll see if this works out for him. We'll see if this is something that Neeb will be able to make something of. Misses with a boomerang. Wasn't able to make it. 24% as we're getting to 3 minutes, 13 seconds on the clock. Both of them on their second stock. We'll see if this is. We'll see if who will be able to take the advantage. At the moment, both of them are actually 50-50 in this situation. 82% from Merc at the moment. Until the stock goes, it's not really anyone's real advantage, especially with the skill set that is at play here. Will Merc get knocked out in the first round, or will Neeb get knocked out this time around in the first round? We'll see. This is actually probably the harsher side of the bracket, like I said. Nicely done. Wasn't able to make the dunk. 115%. Now it seems like Neeb is on a groove. Gets the bomb out. We're gonna see it. Gets the boomerang. Throws him out. The bomb misses. Boomerang returns and hits nothing. 140% on the clock. Throws the bomb up. Wasn't able to hit anything. Trying to take advantage of a pressure that's in play right now. Nicely done. Are we gonna see it? No. Okay. Nicely done. Nicely done with the. I believe it's a down B. Okay. Nice. Goes for the. Now Merc is under real pressure right now with 2 minutes on the clock, 40%, and Neeb just needs to keep the pressure on. That's all that needs to happen right now. Are we going to see it? Nicely done with the up B. Sorry, up A. Okay, goes for the dash attack. Merc doing some incredible, is making an incredible comeback right now. If he can just take out this stock, this could be within his grasp, but we'll see. Merc has a very good advantage of being able to take the pressure and winning in the last 6 seconds, but we'll see if this is something he can do this time. Nicely done. Gets the forward, but Merc survives. Wasn't able to get the kill on that one. Nicely done. Both of them get sent off stage. Okay. We'll see if Merc can actually make it back, make this stock count. Ooh, it's still going. The bomb, the cannonball has 2 hits, and there she goes. She does the thing. She does the thing. Yeah, that's completely great commentary. She does the thing, boyos. Let's see. Let's see if she can do it for the homies. We're gonna see it this time. Are we gonna see the drop? Nope. We didn't see the drop this time. We didn't see the drop this time. Ooh, I think that was just a tilt as well. GG's, 2 stocks ahead, and Neeb takes the first game. And like I said, Neeb does that thing where she will hold a bomb for a very long period just to make it back onto the stage. That's how good she is. Do not ever count out. If you've never met Neeb before, do not underestimate what she is capable of. And remember, in the last tournament, the Merc actually knocked out Neeb in the semifinals. So she was knocked out by Merc in the last tournament. We'll see if this is something that will continue, or will Merc make a comeback. Now, it seems like Merc will have to take this a little more seriously. We're seeing DK, Donkey Kong, DK, Donkey Kong is here. Sorry, I had to just do the thing. I had to do the thing. Right, we're playing on the legendary. We're playing Kirby's level on Final Destination, which actually might be more of an advantage to DK in this situation, because you won't have the pressure of the you won't have pressure. No, actually, it might be more of an advantage to Link, in my opinion. But we'll see how this might work out. With that being said, we're coming into the first minute. We're still into the first seconds of the mark, and Merc is at 59%, 23% for Neeb. Let's see if this is something that pressure that Neeb can put in more on. At the moment, if I had to say who has the advantage, it seems like from a power standpoint, definitely DK. DK has got more power to put out, got more power output. But the difference here is that Neeb's character, Link, has so much projectile pressure that you can add in, you do not need to be closer. So as long as Neeb is able to work the space, that then it seems more like it might be smooth sailing for someone at Neeb's caliber. We'll see if it's going to work out. No, it doesn't really work out, and manages to take it. Merc actually takes the first stock at just under 100% damage, and this is what I was talking about earlier. If you can work the space, you might be able to just make it regardless of the situation, and nicely done by Neeb, making it squaring up the stocks right now. Both of them at 0% as well, so no one has a real advantage here, but definitely the momentum is firmly on Neeb's side. But we'll see if this is something Merc can reverse later down. Playing DK is not easy as well. Putting a lot of damage is good, but setting yourself up for kills, that's always going to be the rough situation to deal with. Boomerang hits, but the arrow misses. Let's see, goes for the second boomerang, gets it again. Okay, sorry about that. We'll see. Trying to put in so much pressure. Nicely done. Was able to catch him on the final hit. And that's the one I'm most worried about. It's never the first or second hit. It's always that last hit. Because it actually has some sort of flying. Was able to pressure players into flying off the stage. Nicely done. Gets the dash attack. Was able to make a good job by DIing. And not only DIing, but was able to air dodge out of it. 112% for Merc. But this is a similar situation like last time. It just needs a 70% damage. And was able to make a good usage of that time and pressure. Okay, nicely done. Was able to make it back on stage, just like that. Just like that, Merc was able to make it back. Was able to get ahead of the game with 131% on the board. With the percentage being so high, we'll see if this works out. Nicely done. Throws him up. Are we gonna see it? No. Now Neeb is doing a little more, playing a little more defensively, it looks like, but we'll see if that works out for him. 155%, and Neeb really needs to get this kill at this point. Otherwise, this is going to be a very hard comeback for her to make back on this level, especially. We'll see. Oh, was able to put in the pressure, push him off stage. Nicely done. Putting in the pressure. We're going to see it. No, he makes it back on stage. Merc really needs to win, really needs to push him out. Oh, there we go. And using that armor advantage, 70%, and Neeb is now in definite hot water if she does not do anything about this final stock. This next stock at 228%. How is it that Merc still lived at 228%? Jeez, this is a bit of trouble for Neeb at the moment, as Merc was able to make it back, being able to square it up. Who is going to get knocked out? I think if I had to say anything, this matchup here will determine who is going to win. I'd say who's going to win the tournament, but that's not really the word I'm looking for. It's more who's going to determine the story that's going to be told throughout this tournament. Merc came into the last Friday Night Fuzz Club as a point of revenge for someone like for people like Ryuji and Haru, who wanted to face Kanga in the tournament, and both of them faced each other in the finals, where Kanga had actually lost. So, we shall see if Merc can continue the streak, or will this be Neeb's redemption arc, where she has been able to consistently make it all the way to the back, all the way to the finals, and hasn't won since the very first one. But that doesn't mean she's any less good. That's kind of the beauty of this tournament. It's always based on good games and also showing up to show off. So let's see who's about to show off today in this final game against these two, with Neeb and Merc on the brackets. In the first round as well. I don't think I could have predicted this. I don't think I would have anticipated this either. With that being said, throwing out the boomerangs, throwing out the crowns. We're gonna see it. No, nicely done. Throws out the boomerangs once again. Okay. Gonna throw the boomerangs. Nicely done. Trying to put in pressure on a flatter land. It seems more like the advantage was to Donkey Kong in the last round. This is King K Rool. There was no reason for Merc to consider changing character. Neeb has actually stuck to the same character throughout the entire tournament, throughout the entire run. But we'll see if this is something that will stay that way. Was trying to catch him on the tried to catch him on the recovery, but wasn't able to make it, and both of them are at 93%. And there she does it again. Neeb was going with the bomb, throws him out, a bomb, drops it, and then tried to push her back onto stage. And now the pressure is on all the projectiles, all the crowns, all the king's horses, and all the king's men. Couldn't put King K Rool, may not be able to put it back together again. There we go. King K Rool loses the first stock, 347. left on the clock. 95% for Neeb. This still could go either way. And there we go. Finally, it was only 1% damage. But you know what? Was able to make it. Momentum is definitely on Neeb's side at the moment. Goes for the grab. Throws out the crown. Was able to throw the crown back at King K Rool. 54% damage already. And it's not even been 3.5 minutes yet. We'll see if this is going to continue this way. Goes for the pressure. Okay. Nicely done. Okay. Remember, we're still in the first round. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. But we're about to go into our second and third round very quickly, as people start to drop out fairly quickly too. Okay, we're going to get a forward pressure by Neeb, a 91% with Merc. Neeb at 43%, goes for the back air, goes for the blunderbuss, throws him up instead. Doesn't really work out for him that time. Throws the boomerang once again, trying to push Merc back off. Merc trying to push Neeb back on stage, makes it back. Basically, she's playing volleyball. Unlucky for Neeb. Merc was doing an incredible job just basing the pressure off of taking the pressure off of Neeb there, and now pressure is definitely on Neeb this time around, trying to put in the projectiles. Now this is what happened last time when Merc was ahead by a stock. We'll see if this is something he can actually make of something now. You see, good job throwing down the crown, trying to push it. We'll see if this is going to work out. Nicely done. Finally was able to do it. Good job by Neeb making it back onto the pushing final stock onto Merc now. We'll see if this is going to work out for him. And now the beauty is that the biggest red herring in any situation against Neeb has always been the bomb. 109%. Is it going to be something that was going to be enough? Makes it back onto the stage. We're going to see if this is something that I think is going to make it. Makes him grab it. Doesn't really work out for him. And we're going to see the pressure. No. 47% goes for the grab. We're going to see it. Dunks it. Ooh, good job. Was able to mash it out on stage. Ooh, both of them. What is going on right now? Ah. Okay, 62% onto this, on for Merc, 150% for Neeb with 1 minute 30 seconds on the clock. Nicely done. And we're going to see it gets the grab. Needs to put in a little more pressure here. Something needs to happen for Neeb right now, but it's just going to have to be maybe a bit of a patient play. No! Unlucky for Neeb. Unlucky for Neeb. Neeb definitely having probably the hardest matchup in the tournament so far. Definitely the hardest matchup in the tournament so far. Against someone like Merc? Jeez! Merc with the Cloud Strife makes it back onto the stage. I don't think anybody could have pushed. I don't think anyone so far has been able to push Merc the way it did. And Merc makes it all the way through makes it through to the next round. GG's to the Merc and GG's to Neeb, giving a huge showcase of the game. We'll see who's going to be going up next. Let's see if Nanami has actually replied. I don't see Nanami at all. So I'm going to give the game to Louis Boy because I've not heard anything from Nanami. So that is 2-0, unfortunately. And Louis Boy will be facing off against Inkling Splash next. So we're going to be entering our second round. Thank you very much for everyone who's been sticking around in the tournament. We are in round 2 of the tournament. Neeb has been knocked out, but Tom is still in. So going into our round 2, we will have Louis Boy 124 versus Inkling Splash. Kanga M Dongatron versus Tom Legend 101. Neff Kaiser versus yours truly. And Stints SSB versus the Merc Cloud Strife. Who is going to take it? This is like I said, anyone in this tournament could have taken this entire tournament. I don't think this is a very unpredictable tournament. I have no idea who's about to win. I don't know who's going to make it into semis. I don't know what's about to happen. You could probably make your bets here. If you do want to check out the challenge bracket, you can check it out using the link I have just posted in the chat. Not Neeb, so that was definitely a hard match. Neeb, you have a good link. Was it against Neeb? Oh, my apologies there. I got confused between Neeb and Tom. It seems more like Tom is the only one left in that situation. But thank you very much for letting me know, Merc. Muchly appreciated. I kept getting that wrong, and I will rectify it. I'll endeavor to rectify that. But in this situation, that game could have gone very much either way. I think if Neeb lasted for another 10 to 30 seconds, could have taken the game back. But that was definitely well within Merc's playground. Definitely so much pressure. Was able to push so much pressure on Merc. Like I said, probably the game of the night so far. But to be fair, any game could have been. It could have been game of the night on any night, if anything, you know. with that being said, we've got Inkling Splash versus Louis Boy. Louis Boy playing his first game of the night, actually, because he just got a bye from Nanami. So I'm not sure what's happened with Nanami, but we'll see if that works out for us. With that being said, Inkling Splash returning as the Inkling character, whereas Louis Boy, actually the second Little Mac player in the game so far, in the tournament so far. So we'll see if this is something that's going to continue. Thank you everyone who's been patient with the tournament, as well as taking part, listening to the rules. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you do like what you're seeing so far, please do not hesitate to follow. As well as if you want to join in next time, join the Discord, where there will be announcements for it. And Louis Boy loses his first stock. What is going on right now? Goes for the grab, nicely done. Goes for the up B. We'll see if this is something that's going to happen right now. I'm just going to quickly link something to people before I forget to do so. Because I did forget to do something. Hang on. Let me just quickly do a thing before I forget to do it. Because I forgot to do this earlier. That's what it is. So I'm going to do it now. But yes, 36% for Splash, as both of them losing their first stock already. With that being said, let me just do the thing. Sorry everyone. Okay, coolio. Right, back at it. I do apologize for the slight delay there. With that being said, going back to the main point, we are on. Both of them are actually putting in a decent amount of damage to each other. Both of them are a thing. Nicely done using the counter. Louis Boy putting a lot of pressure on Splash, 104% on Splash. Louis Boy at 112%. We'll see if this is something that will work to Splash's advantage, or will Louis Boy able to do it. And you can tell that if you are able to do certain things, you could do so much pressure with Little Mac just by being in the presence. And there we go, was able to push Inkling Splash out of the arena. Nicely done, trying to take advantage of the spacing and the long animations. Remember, when you use smash attacks, they take a long period to recover. So using moves like tilts and even melee attacks will be more advantageous to you. With that being said, throws them out. We'll see, going for that 1-2. I'm pretty sure those outboxes will really appreciate someone like this. Okay, nicely done. Nicely done with the up B. Louis Boy really putting in the pressure right now. Almost that KO punch. Tried to do a charge attack, but misses with it. Now, usually what people tend to do is go for the 1-2 into the B, into the KO punch, but it doesn't really work out for him this time. 150%, 86% for Splash. So we'll see if he's able to make something of it. Nope, was able to throw him off the top of the arena. Ooh, wasn't able to capitalize on this. Ooh, misses with the thing. Misses with the roller and the follow-up smash. Wasn't able to make it. Gets it. The 1-2. Louis Boy, 180% was able to make it off. Was able to send Splash off the stage. Well done. Well done to Louis Boy. As Louis Boy makes it out to the first round. Makes it out of the first round. Let's see if Louis Boy can actually continue the trend as he goes into his second game against Inkling Splash. At the moment, if you're going to say by pressure, who has the most amount of pressure, it's definitely Louis Boy, because he didn't have to play another game. So, Inkling Splash is firmly. Unfortunately, with that Berry Splash, yeah, that was very unfortunate. But let me know in the chat who you think is going to take it. Is it going to be Louis Boy with the Little Mac, or is it going to be Inkling Splash with the Inkling himself? We'll see if this is going to be something that'll continue. But we are going into our second game with Louis Boy and Inkling Splash. All right. Okay, Inkling Splash playing in the Super Mario Maker level, I believe. Okay, in the Omega version. Okay, nicely done. Trying to put in pressure. Now, this is going to be a very tight game. And what I mean by that is that it's going to be very close, because Louis Boy has to be up close and personal to actually do any sort of real damage to Splash. If Splash is able to use, is able to keep Louis Boy at bay, we'll see if he's able to. Nicely done. Was able to catch him from afar. Goes to the other side. It goes to his side of the ring. Goes to his corner. Remember, this is a round 2 in the fight. Splash was able to make it. Ooh, was able to KO this. And Louis Boy looking so confident right now, knowing exactly what to do in such situations. Even countering, nicely done, throws him up. Jeez, we're not even 1 minute in and he's already on his final stock. We'll see if this is going to work, if this is going to continue rolling, trying to use that roller as advantage. Really, you're supposed to use the, you should be using your inks a little bit more to try and put in pressure, but it might not be the plan that Splash is going for here. Forward smash, misses, down smash, misses. Okay, let's see if it's going to work out for us. Nicely done with the charge up. Couldn't see it. Nicely done. Okay, goes for the throw. Okay, goes for the ink ground bomb. Ooh, remember you can, with that charge, it goes into either direction. Nicely done. That down smash does so much pressure. And Inkling Splash, making it back on stage. That was very scary. 90% though, with 3 minutes left on the clock. Is it gonna be a kill? Nicely done. Is it gonna be a kill? No, not yet. 115% on the clock. Was able to dodge out of his range, and Splash is in so much pressure. Nicely done. Goes for the 1-2. Goes for the 1-2, and Splash gets knocked out of the arena. And with the KO, Little Mac makes it. Little Mac makes it through. Louis Boy makes it through into the next round. GG's, Inkling Splash. GG's, Louis Boy. Commiserations. Inkling Splash did make it through to the next round. He did make it to round 2. So let's give a round of applause for Inkling's performance. As our first semi-finalist goes to Louis Boy 124. Oh, right. Hang on. Who followed? Thank you very much, Young Trill Rules 21 for the follow. Muchly appreciated. I hope you are enjoying the stream so far. With that being said, Louis Boy makes it to the semi-finals. He's our first semi-finalist. All right, finally. Okay, we've got our returning fight. We've got Kanga versus Tom Legend 101. So, if I've gotten confused between the two fights, then that means Kanga was the other person. I don't know if Tom and Kanga... I think Tom and Kanga have fought against each other before. But let's see if Tom has improved enough to be able to take on Kanga. Kanga has actually been playing different characters. He doesn't normally play... He's not been playing King K Rool in this tournament yet. But we'll see if he'll bring him out for this particular occasion. Tom playing Inkling, an Inkling specialist. We'll see if it works out for him. I mean, it worked out for me to use a different character in my first round, considering that my first round was against Jolly Panda, also using a Little Mac, and it was the only way I could put in any sort of real pressure against a Little Mac player. But that could have very easily gone wrong for me, considering he was doing an incredible job of taking out my offensive. So we'll see if Louis Boy can actually make it through against someone like Tom Kanga or Tom Legend. We'll see if that is something he'll be able to. Remember, Louis Boy on his first tournament might be able to make it to the finals. But we'll see if he can get through either Kanga or Tom first. The bottom side of the brackets at the moment is Neff Kaiser versus myself, and Synth SSB versus the Merc Cloud Strife. So we'll see how that works out. Everyone in that bottom side, barring me, are incredible players, have proven that they can do so much more than just than be one-hit wonders, is what I'm trying to say. So we'll see if this is going to continue the trend. Our last winner was actually the Merc Cloud Strife. So we'll see if the Merc will continue his reign, or will it be like Kenga's reign where he might not win. Not gonna lie, I don't know why I went Bowser Jr. I mean, to be fair, you did an incredible job with doing thing. I used to have a bunch of trouble fighting him back when I went to weeklies, but I actually struggled against him more against the heavies. Sorry, my apologies about the weird noise as we go into our fight between... let me just set up the Kanga versus at Tom. With that being said, there we go. Right, going for the up B, goes for the down tilt. Okay, nicely done. Throws the grenade, nicely done. Trying to put in... Kanga is actually putting in a lot of pressure. This is actually a bit of a weird fight, considering that this could very easily go either way. I'm not sure. I mean, Kanga has Boozer has a lot of different types of creatures under his employs, especially Angry Suns and fish. But has he ever had a squid? That's the question I must ask in life. He does have bloop bloops. I mean, I guess that works out. The distant cousin. So I'm guessing he's not having much trouble trying to enslave another population, a populace of squid, as he takes out the first stock of Tom. So we'll see if that continues. Nicely done. Goes for the pressure. Nice. Wasn't able to get a full bomb on that one. Wasn't able to get a full hit. Wasn't able to even capitalize on the recovery either. But we'll see if Tom just needs to warm up, trying to put in, trying to get time to get some ink in, but he's not getting an incredible amount of time here, especially on his first stock. Let's see if this works out for him though. Down smash misses for Kanga. Nicely, sorry, down, yeah, misses that time, but was able to get on the down tilt. Nicely done. We're getting some fried calamari right now. Okay, we want. Is anyone here for takoyaki or thing? Nicely done. Was able to get the. I've forgotten what the words I'm looking for. Sorry, my apologies. Thank you very much, Sane. Welcome back again. With that being said, going for the grabs. We're going to see it. Goes for the grab. 165%, 166%. And he's still not dead. Kanga has still not lost his first stock. And there he is, finally. Now, Tom has a really bad habit of trying to taunt at this pace situation, but I think this is probably one of those few situations where I don't recommend it. It was a good kill, but don't recommend it. If you can put in pressure, put in time, recover some ink, do something else, but don't try to taunt if you are in a game like this. That just means you're just wasting time. That extra few seconds could take you from a win to a loss, but we'll see if Kanga is actually affected by such a taunt. 77%. We'll see if this is something that's going to work out for Mrs. and a Tom. 77%, Kanga at 42% at life percentage, effectively. Nicely done, 96%. Another good hit would probably end up killing Bowser, as killing Tom. Sorry, I am talking a lot. I do need to drink some more water, so I'm going to have to take a break after this next fight. But we'll see if Tom is able to make something of this. Ooh, wow. I didn't realize it was the end of the fight already. So, that is Kanga 1. And for someone called 101, gets 0. We'll see if this is going to be something he can think. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. I'm glad that we're enjoying it. Was this Ryuji and Haru, by the way? Neeb, you're amazing competition, by the way. Please don't sell yourself short. Right. I'm going to drink a lot of water. Please make sure you drink water. This is what I like to see in the chat, boys and girls. I would love it if you guys do get to play against each other and use the tournament as a means of meeting new players. I'm going to have to change characters. Please do not start the game just yet, if you'd be so kind. I've just realized that if I end up in a game, I might not be able to think. There we go. Ooh, sorry. Thank you very much for your patience on that one. I'm trying to make sure I drink waters because my throat's starting to go a little bit. But we go on, we plow on. In the biggest tournament in Friday Night Fast Club history, we hope you guys are enjoying the game so far. As we're going into our second game of the quarterfinals. I'm down for some friendlies sometimes. All right, cool. This is what I love to see in the tournaments, guys, boys and girls. I would love it if you guys do get to play against each other and play together, and using the tournament as a means of showing off how good you are getting, whether you are a first-time player or a 50th time player. I would love it if you do return for the tournament and meet some new players. This is what I like to see. I'm always down to play against really good players, and if you're new to the game, we're always down to play. So hopefully this is some encouragement for you guys as Tom goes up against Kanga. Kanga has taken the first game, and it was still a very close game. It wasn't actually like it was 2 stocks ahead for Kanga, but that still could have gone very much any other way if Tom had different plans. So we'll see if Tom does make a different plan this time around. And now you can see he's actually doing a little better with managing his ink. But we'll see if this is something he's going to work with. Really putting in pressure on the thing. And finally, Tom takes the first stock. Tom takes the first stock of Bowser. Let's see if this is something he can continue. As Kanga is on 0% on his second stock, whereas Tom is still on his first stock at 110% now. as we're approaching our, as we just got past the first minute, and after that, he finally loses his first stock. Tom is doing an incredible job at really changing up his playstyle a little bit. He is taking a lot of damage right now, but that's kind of part of the plan when you're playing against heavies. You're kind of expecting to take a lot of damage and just surviving for a long period. Nicely done by Kanga. Missile dropkick with the back air. Okay, we'll see if this is something that can continue. That was so much damage and so quickly as well. Very quickly. I feel like Kanga is playing with his food right now. He's not. He's happy to. He's happy to enslave. I mean, guide another species into world domination and go against the plumber. We'll see if this works out for us. Are we gonna see it? No. No. Nicely done with the forward smash. Nice recovery as well. Tom doing an incredible job of taking Kanga to the final stock. We'll see if this is something that's going to continue. Okay. Now, more paint. What does the more paint means? It just basically means more paint means more pressure on, easier for characters to fly against hard attacks. So we'll see if this is going to work out. Unlucky with the back air! No! No! Kanga just whacks him out of the arena. Unlucky. Tom gets taken out. And like that, Kanga takes it. Solid work by Kanga, taking it to the next one. Tom was doing a really good job of putting pressure on him as well. Right. Here's what I'm going to do next. Instead of doing me versus Nerf Kaiser next, I'm going to skip to the next game and we'll do me versus Kaiser last. In case that I just lose, then I can just do the commentary straight away. So can I get Synth versus the Merc Cloud Strife next? And then we'll do Nerf Kaiser versus me. It's just because I know I'm going to be the last game. So that way. Be gone! GG's, Kanga. GG's. And with that, Team Homies is out of the arena. That is very much... The thing is, like I said, the bottom side of the arena seems to be... The bottom side of the bracket seems to be like the bracket with the highest amount of... the highest amount of players with like skill. So we're going to have the Merc versus Synth SSB. And then after that, it will be me versus Nerf Kaiser, finishing out the quarterfinals section of the game. And then we will go into our semifinals. Like I said, once we start hitting semifinals, things are going to move very quickly. Meaning that we're going to be hurtling towards the finals very fast. That first round was a very packed, very packed opener. You get so many games, so many incredible players. And I'm only going to say just thank you. Thank you everyone who's joined the streams and taking part in this section of the tournament. I know I like to make a show of this. So again, thank you everyone who has joined the tournament, who has joined and watching the tournament as well. Thank you for all the new followers. Muchly appreciated. Hopefully we get to do more of this fairly soon. Next one will most likely be in April. So hopefully we'll see more of you there is what I'm hoping for. With that being said, we're going into our third game of the quarterfinals, which is Synth playing as Snake and Merc playing as Ganondorf. Merc doesn't normally play Ganondorf. He's more seen as a Cloud player, but he likes to show off a lot. So we'll see if this is going to either pay or if it's going to go be a pressure for him as we're playing in Battlefield stage. So already Merc is taking a lot of damage, literally because of the platform of the environment of the play at the moment. So we'll see if this works out for someone like Synth, as he puts in so much pressure against characters like Ganondorf. Ganondorf needs to be closer or just can tank a lot of hit and put in a lot of damage in very close proximity. He's more like a heavyweight character that moves like a middleweight. So we'll see if this is something that will work out for us. Nicely done. Nicely done, putting pressure on Merc. I've never seen that happen before. Merc playing against effectively in Neeb, probably one of the hardest players to play against in any tournament. That was just unlucky seeding, if anything. But with that being said, we'll see if Merc can continue his tirade, playing random characters, not even his main, in situations like this. So throws up the bombs. Merc is already 108% on his second stock. We'll see if this is something that's going to work out for us. Nicely done. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see it. No, oh, it doesn't seem like we're gonna see it. Nicely done. Merc's doing an incredible job of putting pressure there and stopping the bullets from flying, which is a bit ironic. Nicely done. Merc is getting hit by something again. Ooh, the stinger misses. Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see it? Nice. I'm not sure what move that was, but it looked like it was a down smash. With that being said, Synth is still on his first stock at 66%. He's very much 3% close to 69%, but didn't really work out from there. Nicely done. Are we going to see it? Ooh, back air from Merc was able to make it. 3 minutes left on the clock. Yeah, this is a very fast game. 2 minutes on the clock, and we're already into what is effectively the final stock for one of these players. 3 minutes left on the clock, and Merc is trying to put in some sort of pressure, but really Synth just has to stick to the plan and just keep putting pressure on and make it hard for Merc to even continue any form of movement, and it would just work out for him, in my humble opinion. But we'll see if Merc can make something of that. And really the only thing I've suggested in situations like this, when you're playing as Sonic, you could really outpace a lot of problems, but you can't really do that with characters like Ganondorf. Usually you're playing a more defensive style. We'll see if this is something that comes down from it. It didn't really work out that time. Synth doing an incredible job of using the grenade and blocking so it explodes in his face, and it doesn't take any damage either. Ooh, nicely done. He's trying to go for a dunk. Doesn't really work out on the dunk there. 99% already, and this is how quickly, if done correctly, how much pressure you can put on. And 170%, Merc is doing an incredible job of just surviving, just living, pushing him out, dunking him out, wasn't able to take it. And already, this seems more like a game that Merc can win. There we go. That's what we saw earlier. It was an up smash, and nicely done by Synth, taking him out on his final stock. Yeah. Alright, Synth wins. And just like that, well, I'm the real Merc around here. I'm just hired to do some wet work. And like that, Snake takes the first game, which is actually, considering who he went up against in the last round, this is a completely different style of Synth play. So we'll see if the Synth is really an AI, is really that manufactured, or if the Merc can really bring it back. Again, let me just bring in the Merc at 0. Now we're bringing in DK. So I would still assume the same problem still occurs, and this is still a game fight for the Merc. The Merc needs to win this fight to remain in this tournament. And so far, we've had many, like on the bottom side of the brackets, it's very much, yeah, this has very much been the most unpredictable tournament we've run so far. There's been a lot of 2-1s here. There's no one's won outright. But we'll see if this is going to continue. Merc's already putting in pressure. There we go. And this is actually Battlefield. This is actually more of an advantage to someone like Snake, because the platforms make it hard to maneuver around blasts, especially if they land in different locations. Okay, nicely done by Merc, just putting in pressure. 66% already, trying to really put in damage fast and quick and fast. But Synth is doing an incredible job of just interrupting everything that might be a plan that Merc has. And Merc's just putting pressure. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're seeing it. There we go. And just like that, Merc was able to take the first stock at 90% on his first stock. It's not even been the first minute yet. Again, why do I keep reminding you guys that it's not been the first minute yet? It's because there's 5 minutes in a game. We've never seen a game go all the way to, use the entire 5 minutes. And when that's the situation, it means that they're just trying to output damage. There's not much strategy here. It's just throw at the wall, see what sticks, and see if it works out for us. But this is not what's happening. This just shows that there's a pressure here that people want to add in as soon as they possibly can. As we're coming into a 2 minute mark on the clock. Merc is at 166%, 170, 80% now, and still not died yet, as he's just lost his first stock. Synth is in trouble with 98% of damage. Meaning that it will be a little bit more difficult if whenever Merc attempts to put in pressure. But we'll see, and it seems more like Synth might have found his groove, using the corners as more of an advantage. There we go. Ooh, wasn't able to make it that time. was trying to use the advantage of the of trying to make it back. All right, there we go. Synth makes it back on stage. We're gonna see it. No, ooh, it makes it. No, that didn't work out for him that time. Oh, what? Oh, I don't know what happened there, to be honest. I really don't. I think he blew himself up. But with that being said, Synth is at his final stock. Merc is on his second stock. If it's anything, I would probably say this is probably the game you would want to win for Synth as opposed to Merc. Because if you don't have to play a third game against Merc, that means that the pressure is definitely on Merc. And that means you don't have to deal with that anymore. I don't know if it's going to be the game you're going to be playing against, but we'll see. Synth has definitely has his work cut out for him right now. Let's see if this works out for him. Nicely done with the pressure. Okay, throws him out. We're going to see it. We're getting hugs. Ooh, there we go. Makes it back. This is a very Neeb move. Nice. Makes it back on stage. Okay, 2 minutes 18. Nicely done. Finally makes it off stage. And we've got 2 minutes left. Now the question is, what is Merc gonna do? What is Synth gonna do to try and take this game away from Merc? We would need to put something that is pressured on, you know, death from above sort of situation. Nicely done, makes it back on the stage. 162%, 79%. This could very easily come back. This is such great pressure with 2 minutes left on the clock. We'll see if this is gonna work out. Like I said earlier, this is gonna be one of those situations where if you use the entire clock, this could come out any other way. Hello, doing pretty. No, that was such a good comeback by Synth. Oh no, that was very unlucky. Very unlucky. Had that gone for another 10 seconds, that could have gone against Synth. That could have gone for Synth there. GG's to Merc making it back. One tanky hit was able to make it back for Merc. I'm pretty sure both these players are shaking. I'm pretty sure Merc has just had the two hardest games in the fight right now. Had to go against the two hardest fights. Both of them are going to be in trouble. They either want to go against each other or just want to take some time. Merc is actually considering changing character. He's going from DK. He's used DK twice in this tournament now. Will he change over to another character? Who would he change to? Because so far, DK did him right. That's how it is. How are you doing? Doing pretty happy Faz Day. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Friday Night Faz Club. It is a tournament I run here once every 2 months. We'll see if this is something that will continue. But with that being said, we are coming into our final game for this bracket. He switched back to K Rool. He's also used K Rool in this bracket before, although he's mostly known for using Cloud based on his name. We'll see if this is going to be something that'll stick. Nicely done. Throws out pressure. Under pressure. Pushing down on me. Thank you everyone who's been sticking around in the tournament. I really do appreciate it. If you do like what you've seen so far, do not hesitate to follow. With that being said, we are coming into a slobber knock of a fight. We are in Final Destination Omega Shadow Moses. Did you beat Kevin? I didn't beat Kevin. Synth did, and Synth is still in the tournament at this moment in time. We'll see if this is going to be something that will continue the pressure. We'll see if this works out. The triangle did not make it through. So the weapon triangle did not make it through to the next tournament, to the next round here, which was very unlucky. But we'll see if this is, we'll see who will take it. This, like I said, been the most unpredictable tournament I've been in so far. And the fact that I'm still in it is still weird. With that being said, pressure is definitely on Merc. No, sorry, definitely. Wow! So much pressure. So this is actually a lot more easier for someone like a Synth to plan around, because you could just keep throwing something out and it just explodes and it's fine. And that's pretty much, I think, the plan for Synth right now. Putting in so much pressure, putting a grenade down, another grenade down. Are we going to see C4? We're going to see it. There we go. We're going to see. We're not seeing any mortars though. Nicely done at 92% already. Throws it up. We're throwing them up. Nicely done. Uses the counter to his advantage. Tried to throw his own grenade back. Didn't really work out from there. Throws the grenade again. Nicely done. Throws C4. We'll see if this is going to be something that will put pressure on. Mortar is out. Mortar is grenade. Mortar. Great. So what you're going to basically see with Snake players is going to be grenade, grenade, mortar, grenade, grenade, mortar, C4, grenade, grenade, mortar. That's usually the situation, and trying to just put pressure as much as you possibly can to try and make things harder for characters to move around. Just like that, Synth is already on his final stop. 2 minutes left on the clock. 2 minutes left on the clock. He's finally lost his first stock at 144% and 3 minutes left on the clock. Sorry, he's on his final stock now. All Synth has to do is just continue the plan. So if he changes it up, I'm not sure for this stock. It's probably better just to stick with the plan at this point. We'll see if there's going to be sticking. Goes for the grab. Throws a mortar. Drops a grenade. No. Okay, nicely done. Both grenades misses. Sends out another grenade. Throws C4. There we go. Trying to put in something here. Nicely done. C4, C4, C4. Goes for the stinger. Nicely done. Trying to put in so much pressure. Remember, if you put in pressure on the shield, what will end up happening is it will break the shield a lot more quickly. So therefore, nicely done putting that C4 on the corner, but we're not going to see if it's going to work out. Throws a grenade. It throws the crown. Okay, nicely done. Did it break the crown? Break the thing? No, it didn't. 104%, and now this is a very dangerous situation for a little more of a dangerous situation for Snake at the moment. If he doesn't make something of it now, there we go. We're gonna see it. No, we wasn't able to make the up smash happen. Ooh, gets the dunk. We're gonna see it. Who's gonna make it? Okay. Ooh, ah no. We're gonna get. Are we gonna get a new winner? Is this gonna be the case? Okay, nicely done with the down smash. Ooh, down smash makes it. Now this is definitely on Synth. 1 minute 30 seconds left on the clock. Really needs to put in that pressure, or at least able to find somewhere to hit Merc. One good hit would probably make it here. Trying to, there he goes, using him more of the arena. Was able to make it. Throws the grenade. Mortars up. Wasn't able to make it. Use the stinger. Down smash misses, gets the grab, gets the dash attack. This could very easily go the other way. This is very scary for any of these players. Goes for the thing. Is it going to be a death? No. 1 minute left on the clock. Are we going to see it? Mortar, mortar. Are we going to see it this time? He does it! Synth does the impossible and takes out Merc. Jeez. Oh, God. My voice broke there because my voice is out of thing. GG's. Oh, God. GG's. Wow. Well done. Oh, God. I didn't think anybody would beat Merc. I literally could not see anybody in the bracket outside of Neeb to beat Merc. And Synth has proven something here. He's in the quarterfinals in his first run. Oh, God. I don't know what's going to happen in this tournament now. I really don't. So these next 4 players are going to be, like, very, very important. So it's me versus Neff Kaiser. Neff Kaiser, would you mind entering the arena for me? I do apologize. I do apologize if I'm a little loud. I do apologize. We'll turn it down. Hopefully I'm not too loud. Neff Kaiser, would you mind entering the arena for me? This is actually a matchup we've had a few times, and he's won most of them. But he's playing Mega Man, and I'm going to be playing Sonic most likely. So we'll see how this is going to go. But wish me luck. Wish both of us luck. It's going to be at Faz the versus at Nerf Kaiser. So I'm going to be muting the mic. Make sure you guys get some water, grab some drinks, whatever it might be the case. Like I said, I was not expecting Merc to get defeated like that. That's a first. But we'll see if Synth actually makes it all the way. But he's definitely in the quarterfinals. Who is he going to be facing? Me or Neff Kaiser? GG's. God, that was rough. That was definitely rough for me. GG's. I wasn't expecting anything less, but I was definitely frustrated by that fight. GG's, man. I need to figure out how to get around it. I really do need to figure out how to get around it. Oh, I was gonna write. I won there. Jeez. All right. I was expecting that much, but you know what? I'm fine. I'm okay with that. GG's, man. The thing is, like, I was getting around to it, getting around to handling it, but you were doing so well. Just you were doing really well at changing the way I was, like, whenever I changed my plan, you just knew what to do, and you homing attack too much. It was the only way that I was getting to you. That was the only thing. Like, it was the only way I actually hit you, because every other situation you pushed me back. It's insanely predictable. Well, I still want to fight you, so I don't care. Like, I'm not scared of fighting. We don't normally do sparring, so of course it's going to be the case that I'm not going to get it right straight away. So don't worry, it's completely fine. GG's. I want to fight you, so I will fight you again. And yeah, I was scared fighting you, but that's just how it be sometimes. That's just how it be. Right, we're getting back into it. Going into our first quarterfinals fight. It is Kanga versus a Louis boy. Sorry, no, semifinals, not quarterfinals. We're going into our last 4 games, actually. There will be a third place game, so whoever loses from both in the semifinals will also be in a best of 5, and then it will be a best of 5 in the finals too. So hopefully you guys will have enjoyed the tournament so far, and hopefully you guys will stick around for the rest of it too. Thank you very much for being patient with me as well. Them's fighting words. Yeah, I want to fight. I don't care. I want to fight you as well, Synth, because we've not had a game together. So I want to fight you. I want to fight everybody. Even if I lose, I don't care. I want to fight. So nicely done. This is Louis. This is the Kanga special, as I like to call it. Kanga normally operates on the end of the stage, and usually you'll see this. So we'll see if this continues. It's working. That's the problem here. That's always the situation. Unless you're gonna find some sort of plan or plan to handle that particular plan. Sorry, a plan to mitigate that plan. It's not going to work out for him. Nicely done with the dunk. He usually goes for it because people get often pressured at this point. Nicely done. Goes for the tilts instead. This is a very good change of place, but it needs to have more pressure in here. 101%. Are we gonna see it? No, we're still not seeing the we're not seeing any sort of deaths yet. There we go. Throws him off. I'm gonna see dunk. No, not yet. Nicely done with the up air. Nicely done with the up special. Gets the first stock. Finally, Louis boy under the this is under the first minute. Louis boy lost his first 2 stocks by the same tactic, and finally when Louis boy was able to finally do something about it, it's already a lot of pressure on him. And sometimes it's better when you're working on the back foot. When you're working on back foot, you can sometimes play at your best, and we'll see how this is going to work out for us. Nicely done. You can see it. Ooh, oh my god, that was so annoying. I think the thing that annoyed me the most about that fight was literally the cannonball was still alive. Like, if you ever see the replay, he hit the cannonball and then got knocked out, which was devastating, if anything. Yeah, this is Kanga's special. If you've ever played against Kanga and you're playing King K Rool, you would most likely see this pattern in play. If you can't get past this pattern, most likely you will not be able to get past the first fight. So you'll need to play a little more. Well, you'll need to play with a different plan in mind. You may need to play more reactively, or may be able to try and drag him into the middle of the fight. Especially with King K Rool. But we'll see if that is something that Louis boy is able to actually capitalize on. With Little Mac, this might be more of a pressure. This might be a harder fight, if anything. But we'll see if this is something that he knows, something that I don't. We'll see if this works out. Kangar stick to the same character. Like I said, this is semi-finals, so we got Kangar versus Louis boy. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for that. I was trying to do that. Thank you very much for keeping score for me, Azri. Muchly appreciated. Right, we're going into our second game. This is actually match point for Kanga. If he makes it, he goes into the finals. And we'll see who we'll be facing against. There we go. And much like that's what we're expecting. We'll see if this is something that Louis boy knows, like I said, if he's going to try and do. Nicely done. Throws him off. Tries to really put pressure onto put pressure onto Louis Boy coming to the end of the stages. So we'll see who's more patient. We'll see who's more who can drag the other to the middle of the ring, as they say. Tries to go for a drag. Nicely done with the tilt. We're seeing something. It's not as fast as I thought it'd be. No, there we go. I spoke too soon. First minute, and Louis Boy is in a very similar situation as he was the first time around, with losing his first stock within the first minute. Up B again, really putting in pressure. Wasn't able to get the 2-frame. Wasn't able to get that time. Nicely done with the up B. Makes it back onto the stage. Trying to put in some pressure. Let's see if it's something he can do. Maybe this was part of his plan. Maybe it was his plan to get that second stock, play on the second stock. Nicely done. Throws him off. We're going to see it. Oh, nicely done. Kanga is finally made... ooh, throws him off. Is he going to make it back? He does make it back on stage, luckily. Okay, trying to put in some pressure. 42% for Louis Boy. And this is kind of going to be the main plan here for Kanga. Trying to really put... Basically, just not have to try. I feel more like Kanga is just like, this is my plan. I'm going to stick with it and let's see if it's going to work out for us. Still a lot of pressure to put a metronome onto something, but this is Kanga's special. Oh, there we go. Left-hand side he's much more comfortable with. He normally plays right-hand side. Ooh, he took the hit. It was a 3-stock. That was very unlucky. It was very unlucky. That was very brave of Louis Boy. Very brave of Louis Boy. In either case, GG's to Kanga, making it to the final once again. Going into the finals. But Louis Boy, don't go away anywhere. You're not done yet. You're not done yet. If you be so kind as to stick around, you will be facing the person who loses between Neff, Kaiser, and Synth SSB. We'll see if Synth SSB can do the impossible and break the cycle of people who keep winning the tournament. Because you gotta remember, Synth SSB beat the person who beat Kanga, and Neff Kaiser was beaten, I believe, by Synth SSB. So we'll see if this is something that's gonna stick around for a while too. Let me just quickly check on previous ones. There we go. Yeah, the Merc beat Neff Kaiser in the last one. He coming in second. So we'll see if Synth SSB can also defeat Kaiser, but it might not happen. Did you win last time? He's won. Kanga won in the Thing tournament. Louis Boy, would you mind exiting the arena for me? I'm saying don't leave the stream because you're not done yet. Is my point. We got Synth SSB versus Thing happening next. Synth SSB versus Neff Kaiser. Neff Kaiser fought against the Merc and lost in that fight. Especially as Neff Kaiser was looking, really the Merc was only looking to defeat Kanga in that tournament. This was the December tournament in 2020. It was the first tournament to actually have Sephiroth available as a playable character in said tournament. So we'll see if Neff Kaiser can actually regain that win, or will Neff Kaiser be defeated once again by the person who defeated Merc. We'll see if this works out for us. So this is going to be a bit of a weird fight because we've got someone who's much better at the mid-range. Both of these characters have specialized mid-rangers in my personal opinion. Both of them have really good recovery. If anything, they're about the same height. They're about the same. They have about the same advantages, really. So we'll see how this is going to work out for us. So you can see Synth will try to use his snake play by just dropping grenades constantly. Pooping grenades and pooping C4s and see what's going to work out for us. Whereas Neff Kaiser is just going to be basically just directly attacking. Whereas the damage output, like Synth. So the difference between Mega Man and Snake when it comes to certain things is the thing you got to remember most is Synth is mainly explosive, meaning area of field attacks, and they do a lot more damage in general. But if you look at Neff Kaiser's Mega Man is very much a speciality at stunning an opponent's animation. Because it's so little damage, it's okay when it's little damage, but it accumulates a lot very quickly, especially when it stops what you're able to do. Even if it's just 1 or 2%, it's that confidence that Neff Kaiser is able to exert with Mega Man, that he's able to just continue winning in this circumstance. Now, we'll see if this works out for... we'll see if this works out for us. but we'll see how this might. We'll see which one works out because they both are. Sorry, we'll see which one will decide. Will take the first stock, as both of them are around about the same percentage. They have the same weight class, and they have basically the same advantages from a projectile standpoint. Except for, I would say at this moment in time, Nerf Kaiser would probably have the advantage because he can attack directly, as opposed to thing. Oh wow! That was very lucky. I'm just wondering what happened. I'm just looking at the preview. It's actually a little bit slowed down. And we'll see if that works out for him. I think it was probably a C2. I'm just catching up everything. I just saw the Synth's first stock also being... not C2, C4. Synth's first stock also being taken out. So this is actually a really pressured fight for both of them. They're just going to keep throwing stuff at each other and just try to dodge each other's attacks. This is very intense. I know I'm saying it's intense, but you could see that it's intense. Okay, we'll see. Grenade. Grenade. Once again, Leaf Shield. And there we go. That C4 being an advantage in this situation. Sorry, my apologies. I should have pressed something earlier. With that being said, Grenade once again. That C4 Grenade. You can just see it constantly happening. That Leaf Shield just getting through a lot of the attacks that thing has. Homing Bomb makes it. Was able to use the side to just get out of the way of it. Let's see if this works out. Nicely done with the down tilt. Synth trying to put in some pressure here, but Neff Kaiser is finally putting in some pressure. Both of them are around about the same percentage damage-wise. The next really hard hit would probably end up taking either of them out. Was able to block the fully charged Mega Buster there. Grenade hits that time. The stray grenade makes it. The mortar also hits, trying to break that shield. Synth is doing an incredible job of putting in more pressure than probably anybody has ever been able to in the entire tournament so far, outside of Merc. So we'll see if this is something that's going to stay. That grenade drops. Grenades on one of the platforms, misses. Both of them missed. It has another grenade. So like, you just think Snake runs out grenades. He just doesn't. He has constant amount of grenades. So we'll see if this works out for us as well. Nicely done. We'll see. Nicely done. Goes for the homing attack. Was able to throw it back as well. Throws Molotov. Nicely hit by Synth as well. Okay, so question will end up being is if Nerf Kaiser can actually make some sort of headway here. To be fair though, it's still one hard hit away from it being evened up. Synth is actually still in this game, but so is Mega Man. Was able to get the hard knuckle. But the longer Synth lives, the more pressure Thing is able to put on. And there we go. Uses the up smash for Neff. This is kind of the bigger advantage that Synth doesn't have. Melee attacks is actually probably one of the more weaker points compared to some of the other characters in the game. So we'll see if the up smashes are able to is able to do something about this. Like I said, it's not a lot of pressure that that Mega Man's attacks is able to do. It's always it's the stun that kind of comes along with it, and it's very little. And he's got so much confidence in that stun and in that and how much damage he's able to output that he is just doing just staying in the game that way. Wait, are you playing? I'm not playing right now, Dean Prinny. I'm actually commentating right now. It's Synth versus Nerf Kaiser. Luke from the Nintendo crew, and Nerf Kaiser is an American player. With that being said, we'll see how this works out for him. We're nicely done with the up B. Okay. Okay, let's get this done. So, grenades. Nicely done. Ooh, 5 seconds. We're on the final stock. Really, it just needs to be one good hit. Okay, who's going to take this game? This is still going to count. Oh, he takes the first game. Jeez, this is the first sudden death we've had in the entirety of it. This is really close. GG's. And Synth takes the first game. Whew. I'm a bit anxious who I see it was he lost to Nerf Kaiser. Yeah, I love to Nerf Kaiser, who's Mega Man in this tournament. So the question is Nerf Kaiser gonna make it all the way through to finals? Or is he going to stick? Because like I said, in terms of matchup, Synth and Snake and Mega Man are fairly even. If anything, they like whatever one person has a weakness in, it's like not that strong that they're not able to make something of it. So we'll see if this is something that can continue throughout the rest of this fight as we're going to game 2 for Synth versus Nerf Kaiser. Remember, the winner of this goes into the final, and then it's going to be a best of 5. So there will be a best of 5 third place, and there will be a best of 5 final. Meaning everyone gets a little bit of a rest, but more importantly, they get more of a chance of being on the podium. There will be a graphic at the end of this showing who's everyone who participated, as well as who won in the end. So make sure you're following me on Twitter for when that goes up. But right now, we are still in the semi-finals, as we're going into the second game of the night. Who's going to be facing Kanga in the finals? Kanga is actually a very good player in his own right. We're back in Final Destination as well. We're back in the Final Destination, trying to make sure that sticking to the same advantages and weaknesses that you might get in this particular matchup. We'll see if this is something that Synth or Mega Man can find. Sorry, Synth or Neff Kaiser is able to find advantages in this time around. Nicely done with the leaf shield. Both of them are around about the same percentage. Like I said, this is a very high pressure game. Nicely done with the side dodge as well. Throws in the stinger. Mortar misses, gets it in. Nicely done. Was able to send in the second mortar. And 94%. Synth is actually an advantage. It's actually more of an advantage than usual, considering that they don't get killed until it's like a much more higher percentage. Any extra damage right now is going to be vital for both of these players. Nicely done. Was able to throw a stinger in front and make Mega Man land in it. Putting in some extra damage, 32% on Neff Kaiser's second stock, and Synth is at his first stock, 129%. Still alive, still living. He's still living, and he got sent out by the Mega Buster at full charge. Was able to make it. Good job with the grab. Blocks the sticky bomb once again. Gets a grenade, throws him out. Nicely done. Was able to throw it through the pellet, the Mega Pellets. We'll see if this is something that he is able to. Was able to make his way through to throw the buzzsaw back. Wow, my apologies on the voicing there. Okay, trying to make his way through. I feel like that remember, there's a lot of fatigue that comes with this sort of matchup, especially where there's not a lot of time to breathe. If you put in so much pressure, you need to be able to keep on that pressure, especially for the entire duration of the fight. This is, remember, a 5-minute game, not a 7-minute game. 7-minute games usually last a little bit longer than this. But with that being said, we'll see if this is going to be something that will continue. Okay, throws the grenade out, nicely done, throws grenades once again. Neff Kaiser at 92%, Synth at 61%, with just over half the time left, 32 minutes, 30 seconds. We'll see who's going to take the advantage, where the pressure will lie. Will kind of come down to who loses their stock first. Throws the grenades once again. 83% for Synth. It seems more like there's an advantage to Synth right now, but we'll see if that is something he can take advantage of. Okay, throws the C4. The C4 is down. Nicely done with the backhand. Synth is now ahead. We're going into it. Can Synth make it 2-0 in one go? That's the question right now. Throws up grenades. Really trying to... Nerf is trying to do everything he can to try and stick with Snake and not let him get any sort of advantage. But his specials, like his quirks and his finishes, like his up B, isn't going to come out like this. Nicely done with the down B. We'll see if this works out. Throws out a grenade. Up B. Nicely done. We're going to see a grenade. Nicely done. Throws a grenade once again. We're going to see it. We're going to see it. Nicely done. Throws another grenade. Grenades and stingers. Grenades, stingers, and C4s. We haven't seen a Molotov yet, but usually that's an edge game that he normally often plays. So throws a grenade. Throws a stinger. Once again, side A. Ooh, Synth survives the crack on that one. Makes it back on stage. Okay, nicely done. Are we going to see it? No. Both of them still alive. 177%, 170% for Synth. That means any hard hit would probably end up killing Synth. But it would still be on a last stock situation. Neff Kaiser also on his last stock. Finally gets hit with a full charge Mega Buster. Okay, we're going to see a grab. Okay, nicely done. Ooh, Molotov! And Synth makes it all the way to the finals. 2-0 against Neff Kaiser. Remember how in my matchup it was just a complete beatdown on my situation, whereas with Synth it was not the case at all. Neff Kaiser was able to was able to push push Synth all the way to the max on the situation. I think Synth has Synth. Oh, I thought I was gonna be timed out again. Damn. I mean, you did really well, Luke. Seriously. Right. We're gonna take a 2-minute break. Well, I'd say 2-minute break, but basically we're just gonna switch over. So, guys, in the finals, will be Synth versus Kanga, and we'll be doing Nerf Kaiser versus Louis Boy next. It will be a best of 5 situation. So if you be so kind to Neff Kaiser, would you mind sticking around? Louis Boy, would you mind entering? If you guys need to take a quick break, what I mean by is please make sure you are. Neff Kaiser, would you mind? No, Neff Kaiser sticks around. Louis Boy comes in. Neff Kaiser versus Louis Boy. Synth will be facing Kanga. We're going to be doing our 3rd place game first, and then we'll be doing our finals. If you be so kind to oblige me. With that being said, if you guys need to get a glass of water, if you guys need to get anything, please do. Because this is going to be, this is probably going to be the bestest time as any to get into it, to get into this fight, to get into this matchup. We want to make sure that people are able to play. Neff Kaiser, are you joining us for your 3rd place game, please? Or are you just going to let Louis Boy have it? This is what's happening right now. Louis Boy, are you in? Synth, would you mind leaving the arena if you be so kind? GG's peeps. Thank you everyone who has joined in so far. I hope you guys have enjoyed joined the tournament so far. Thank you very much, Azri, for helping me with this. By the way, thank you very much to all the mods who have been helping out. Bika-chan, Game Amadeus, Garage, Pixel Shark, Ibs, and a few others who have been joining the tournament. I really do appreciate everyone sticking around for the tournament. It will be Louis Boy versus Neff Kaiser, if you'd be so kind to enter the arena, if you be so kind. And then once we've finished up with our 3rd place game, it's a best of 5. It's best of 5. First to 3, best of 5. And then after that will be the finale. Last words. Kaiser isn't in the user list currently. Kaiser, what happened? What happened? Neff Kaiser. Well, if he doesn't turn up in 5 minutes. Neff Kaiser. Oh, and I'm here. Oh, cool. You gotta jump in. It's you. If you need to take a break, that's completely fine. Like, I'm not gonna stop anybody, but I think now it's probably as good of time any to be like just thank our sponsors sort of situation. So thank you everyone who has joined the stream. Thank you everyone who has followed for today's stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream so far. If you guys want to join in for the next one will be in April. I haven't decided a date yet, but if you want to find out when, follow me on Twitter or join the Discord. They're the 2 fastest way to find out when I'm going to be doing the next tournament. Smash Bros isn't going to be the only tournament I'll be hosting over on this channel. There will be plans to do a Tekken tournament at some point. So if you are interested in Tekken, you're more than welcome to join in. We also play other fighting games on this channel, so if you don't know who I am, my name is Faz. I'd like to say I'm the purveyor of the Friday Night Faz Club, and the host of the Friday Night Faz Club. But as a streamer, I am a variety streamer. On Mondays I do homework time, which is usually my creative days. I do editing, pixel art, whatever. Everyone who subs to the channel normally receives a personalized sprite, regardless, which is similar to some of the characters you might have seen in other overlays. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my multiplayer days. That's usually when we're playing. We're playing a lot of fighting games. So it's usually either Tekken, Street Fighter, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Those are the games we've been playing a lot of, and we are planning on playing other games too if it's ever requested. So when Splatoon comes out, we're going to be playing that. And of course, on Fridays, it's usually dedicated to Smash Bros. Because a lot of people love Smash Bros. And Wednesdays and Thursdays is usually my single player days. That's when I'm playing, at the moment we are currently playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. So if you guys would like to stick around and want to learn more about me, you're more than welcome to do it that way and find out more that way and join in and ask questions. And even if anything, join in some of the fun in other games we do play. And finally, before I forget, next weekend we'll be doing some stuff with Game Blast. We're going to be raising some money for special effect. So even if you don't want to sub today, that's completely fine. Keep your money, keep it for next weekend, as we're going to be doing some stuff for Game Blast. We're going to be trying to raise £100. If you use ! Game Blast, it'll take you to my Just Givings page and you'll be able to learn a little bit more about it. So hopefully that answers some questions as well as ways of taking part. So with that being said, when Neff Kaiser and Louis Boy are ready, we'll be doing our next game. The link works, it's fine. The link does need fixing, but it generally works. Like, if you click the link, it'll take you to the website. But yes, since that covers all my admin stuff for right now, it's going to be Louis Boy versus Nerf Kaiser in a best of 5 situation. The winner will receive I like to call it pole position, but basically they will win 3rd place and will be seen on the big graphic that I normally make at the end of every tournament we've run so far. So we're going to be seeing Little Mac versus it's because it's covering HTTPS. Okay, fine, I'll do that now. The other link worked fine, that's why. But I'll get that done now. So anyway, going back to main point, we're going to game 1. I didn't think they'd start straight away, but it's just because I'm trying to fix this link now. My apologies on that. There we go. Let me just fix this now, because it's not going to take long, but there we go. Try that again. There we go. Oh wow, that dot is in the wrong place. Why? Why'd you have to do this to me, dot? There we go. C'est la vie! There we go. That should be fixed. So if I use Game Blast now... My apologies, I'm just doing some quick admin stuff. Just check that when it's... Yeah, it's working. Yeah, that's working now. Cool. As we're going into our first game, so let's see if this is going to work out for Louis Boy. Louis Boy was actually doing a really good job playing as Little Mac, trying to get this in. Is this in this 3rd place game? We'll see who's going to make it to 3rd place. Wasn't able to make it back onto the stage there, as Neff Kaiser was just able to pressure him off stage. We're 1 minute 30 into the game, and we'll see if this is something that can work out for him. Good grab by Neff Kaiser there, putting in pressure there. And one of the best things about Little Mac in general is that he can tank a lot. So you'd be surprised what he can survive with. With that being said, Louis Boy was able to actually take the stock on Nerf Kaiser. We'll see if this is going to continue. Hello, everyone. With that being said, nicely done with the down B. Nice. We're going to see it. Misses with the counter, but was able to make something of it. Makes it back onto the stage, pressures him, uses the leaf shield, trying to put some pressure back onto him. Was trying to make it on stage. No, that didn't work out for him, and Louis Boy loses his first game. Unfortunately, Neff Kaiser well on his way onto 3rd place, but we'll see if this is going to continue all the time. Remember, every game you play, every game you decide, you learn and get data. That's the situation right now. And this is Louis Boy's first tournament. He made it all the way to semifinals, and in this case, into either 3rd or 4th place. Out of 16, that's really good, considering the situation. Now, we'll see if Louis Boy can come up with a new plan that might be able to take on Nerf Kaiser's matchup. Remember, this is going to be a best of 5 situation, and the first game is already gone to Nerf Kaiser. How are you doing today, Christopher Harding 5? Happy Faz Day. Welcome to my stream. I am the purveyor of the Friday Night Faz Club. I hope you enjoy your time here. We are running a tournament at the moment. We are in the 3rd place game. We're coming to a close, but if you do want to learn more about the tournament, or you want to join yourself, do not hesitate to follow and join the Discord where I'll be hosting when the next tournament will be. But it seems more like our final is going to be a doozy, because it's going to be Synth, who's been playing his first time in the tournament, played against probably so far the strongest people in the tournament in a lot of ways, and against Kanga, who's also faced probably the strongest people in the tournament. It's kind of weird how that works. But we'll see if this is going to work out for Kanga or Synth. But right now we're talking about Louis Boy and Neff Kaiser, as Louis Boy has switched over to playing Byleth, or I like to call him Byleth. With that being said, the teacher wants to teach the boy who wants to be the bot who wants to be a boy how to be human. Considering that Byleth doesn't really talk much, we don't really know if that's going to be the situation. Byleth is a man of many ways. Oh wow, that was a very good duck by Mega Man there. Just pushing pressure now. The situation here is that let's see if this is going to work out for us, but it's not. The leaf shield was able to just stop Emir Strike from happening. We'll see. It's going nicely done with the up air catching him. Let's see if this continues again. Wasn't able to get a 2-frame there. Throws him out to the side. Okay, throws him up. Ooh, wasn't able to make it. Good recovery by Louis Boy though. Both 133% for Louis Boy as we're approaching the first minute, and Neff Kaiser is at 97%. Nicely done. Breaks the shield and was able to use a down smash to send them up, flying to the top of the arena. And Louis Boy loses his first stock that way. 130% though. Nicely done, and was able to take Nerf Kaiser's first stock. Now, this is not an easy thing to do. Remember, you've seen how Nerf Kaiser plays. He plays with a lot of pressure and can play very well. He's got a method, and it looks like madness. So we'll see if this is gonna stick. And right now, Nerf Kaiser is a stock ahead with 0% and taking no damage on his second stock. Delicious. Delicious. We'll see how this works out for Neff Kaiser at the moment. Nicely done with the forward smash. Louis boy trying to do some good job, just sticking on the ground, not getting up. Not getting up just to anticipate the arrow. Didn't really work out for him there. The uppercut also misses. Let's see if this works out. He's just staying on the ground, anticipating the thing. This is probably the first time I'm seeing a person just stay on the ground and not attack. Nicely done. Goes for the forward B. Sorry, forward A. And goes the Mega Man. Goes for the Mega Buster, and takes the second game as well. This is going to end up being a 3-0 situation for Neff Kaiser if he continues this way. Can Louis Boy think of something? And to be fair, Louis Boy did have an answer. That's the thing that people didn't realize, is that Louis Boy did have an answer. Also, thank you very much for the follow, SK Jold. Hope you are enjoying the stream today. As we're going into the final, what could potentially be the final game of the third place. Keep forgetting it's a best of 3. It's a best of 5. So if you lose this next one, then it's first of 3. He wins. But remember, it's not always gonna be a thing. No, it's still going Nerf Kaiser. There's still one more game. You've got to get. It's a best of 5. It's not best of 3. That's not how that works. It's a BO5. No, it's a best of 5. If you step out now, then you lose. It's a best of 5. It's a best of 5 right now. It's not a best of 3. It's a best of 5. It's a best of 5. It's a best of 5. The final 2 games. So let me be very clear about this. If I haven't made this point clear, the finals and the third place game is a best of 5. Okay. So Synth versus Kanga will be a best of 5. Neff Kaiser versus Louis Boy is also a best of 5. So it'll be a first to 3. The first person to reach 3 wins will win. Sorry, I'm really tired right now. That's okay, Louis Boy. Just in case for people who don't know how this tournament works, I will repeat myself. Welcome to the Friday Night Faz Club. This is using house rules, which means that I use the rules that I have on my channel. The way it works is it's single elimination. Anybody can join in. It is a best of 3 up until the finals and the third place game, which will then be a best of 5. This is so that we can, because we're not doing a double elimination rules, that's kind of how we make up for it. Any character can be used. There's no, it's 5 minutes, 3 stocks. So we'll see how this works out. Louis Boy has gone for me Swordsman. We'll see if this is going to be good. And Neff Kaiser also switched character to Joker. So we'll see if this is going to be something he's going to stick with. Okay. See how it's going to work out. He's going to be using the Golden Sun costume. Now this is a bit of a different matchup, to be fair. Very different matchup compared to usual. Okay, nicely done using the Tetracon. Okay, nicely done with the down tilt. Nicely done with the dash attack. Wasn't able to make anything. Using every tool that Joker has, but it might be because he has a little more time. Actually, Louis Boy is actually clipping Nerf Kaiser more than people might like to think. Nicely done. Goes for the dash attacks. Goes for the grab. Throws him down. Oh, wasn't able to follow up. Was able to get a forward. Was able to get a side dodge out of it. Okay, makes it back on stage. This is actually a much more slower paced game, as in the first minute, no one has actually lost the stock yet. I may speak too soon, but so far, nobody has lost their first stock. Alright, let's see if he makes it. Yes, there we go. Under the just Louis Boy. Sorry, Neff Kaiser just wanted to prove me wrong. That's really what's going on. He heard me and wanted to just say, alright, there you go. There's your first stock. Let's see how this works out for him, as he's got Arsene right out. There's Tetracon. Okay. Let's see. Here we goes. Gun. Zones some whirlwinds. Let's see if Louis Boy can make something of this. Tries to go for a dash attack. It doesn't really work out for him. Gun again by Neff Kaiser. Ooh, down tilt. Sorry, down A. My apologies. Makes it back on stage somehow, though. Yeehaw. Keep getting confused between Tetracon and Yeehaw, but that's because the powered up version is called Tetracon. Nicely done. Nicely done with the down smash. Okay, we're going to get the forward B. No. so far, this is a much more slow-paced game than we're used to. And Nerf Kaiser is just chilling at the moment. At 112% first stock. And at 30 minutes, goes for the grab. Let's see if Thing can make it. Arsene is out. This is kind of what Nerf Kaiser is looking for, because he can add in more pressure when he's playing as Arsene, because there's also more defensive options. There's just as much defensive options than there are offensive options. Just more people opt for the offensive options. Nicely done. Goes for the jumping fair. Nicely done. Trying to just bait him forward, putting some pressure. Just really edging forward with his movement. 136% for Neff Kaiser. 154% for Louis Boy. And both of them still, like, Louis Boy still lives. That's the thing. At 2 minutes 30, this is actually really good for Louis Boy. I don't know. I can't tell if Neff Kaiser is actually struggling or just really taking his time with the fight, or is really looking to try and put pressure on. Is really pressured by Louis Boy. I don't know. I can't tell if it's pressure or if it's him playing with his food at this point. Oof, we've had an error. Is the game still going? As long as this game's still going, then it's fine. Okay, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm not sure why that's caused. Sometimes that happens with the Nintendo tax. I'm just gonna call it Nintendo tax. So just in case, I will be asking Synth and Louis, Kanga to be on deck fairly soon, just in case. And I will be playing. So the way it's gonna work is I'm gonna ask you guys to enter the arena. We're not gonna start the game. We're gonna be replaying the video, and then we're gonna start the games. So just in case that's been confused by anything, but we've still got 2 minutes on the clock. Just before we stopped playing, we got kicked out of the arena. We'll see how this works out for everybody. Okay, so let's see if Louis Boy can pull out an upset and actually battle back a win, because he's really good. He's actually surprisingly able to keep up with things that most people have not been able to do. I mean, heck, I played this game and I still think I suck, and I'm struggle against Nerf Kaiser. I pretty much struggle against everyone who's been in this arena. That's probably pretty much a guarantee. I fought against everyone and probably have lost more times than not. But we'll see how we'll see how Louis Boy does in comparative, because Louis Boy has made it further than I have. So we'll see if Louis Boy can come up with something come up with an answer that most people might not be able to think of right now. But in either case, thank you very much for everyone who's been joining the arena. Thank you everyone who's been playing games today, and thank you everyone who's been watching so far. Okay, so that's Nerf Kaiser. That means congratulations, Nerf Kaiser. You make it to 3rd place. All right, cool. Thank you very much for making me stay hydro as well, Azri. Can we get a round of applause for Nerf Kaiser, if you'd be so kind? GG's. Making it to 3rd place. Can we get a round of applause? Right. Thank you so much, everyone, for playing, man. Seriously. I hope you guys are sticking around for the finals. We are going to be watching that right now. We're going to be going through that right now. It'll be Synth versus Kanga. I'm going to wait for both of them to enter the arena. I would like both of them to enter the spectator stand, so that way I know that they're not going to be playing. That was atrocious. What are you talking about, Louis Boy? You made it to 4th place. You've made it to 4th place, Louis Boy. Don't sell yourself so short. You made it to 4th place. This is like I said, this has been the most unpredictable Faz Club tournament I have ran since I started. Because I got a buy in round 1. Yeah, you got a buy in round 1 and you still beat Inkling Splash. The Inkling Splash is not easy. Like, you fought against people who won. Even if the seeds, like I said, the seeds were randomized. I didn't give anyone an advantage. No one was given a advantage. Like I said, it felt more like the bottom side was a bigger fight, but that doesn't mean anything. I want you to understand that everyone who played against strong people regardless of the situation. Kaze fought against Inkling Splash. Inkling Splash fought against you. I fought against Jolly Panda, which, to be fair, I didn't think I was even going to make it. I fought against Nerf Kaiser, and you know how good he is. Synth, Kanga, so many other players. Everyone who's entered this tournament could have taken the tournament just as easily. I'm going to quickly look at the brackets. We've had 2 O's, 2 1s, 2 O's, 2 O's, 2 O's, 2 1s, 2 1s, 2 1s. We've had more 2 1s in this tournament in the first round than we've had in any other tournament. That's how mad this tournament is. That's how weird this tournament is. It could have very easily have gone any other way. Now imagine that was across the board, that we just had 2-1 across the board. That's how much that I want you to understand, Louis boy, that just because you got a bye in the first round does not mean you had an easy ride, you know? And yeah, that has happened to me too. Like where I felt like I got a bye in the first round, because sometimes we have odd numbers. So there'll be certain players who will have to play an extra game and other players who will just get one less game. And that's fine, because that's just how it is. We don't, like I said, I don't seed here because I don't want to make it about seeding. People improve, people play, people want to show off how they've been improved. I got knocked out first round last tournament. Now look at me. Exactly. Like don't this. Synth, we're just waiting on you, my dude. If you don't mind entering the arena and just jumping in spectator stand for me. That way I know you're ready and we could just get straight into it. Once it's all over. Whew. But yeah, like I said, Kanga won his first tournament he entered. No, he came second actually. He came second in his first tournament he entered. He won the second tournament he entered. And then he lost in the last one, as far as I remember. So he didn't win his first tournament. But even I got a similar situation to you, Louis boy. So please don't sell yourself so short. Please. Like, you're not a bad player. Neither is Inkling Splash, neither is Kaiser, neither is anyone who was in first round. Like Real Damio, Supersonic SJM, Smash Dreams was in a rough situation too, because he fought against Nerf Kaiser. Jolly Panda, Damocles, and Neeb, all of them are amazing players. If you've never played against them, you should really go look for them. Or come back to the streams when we're playing Smash. You'll see them there. Alright, Synth, would you mind just jumping in spectators for me? He was the fastest around. If you'd be so kind. Synth. It's just so that I know that no one's going to jump into the arena. Synth, you need to jump into spectators for me. There you go. Thank you. Right. So, we're in the finals. It's going to be a best of 5. So let's remind ourselves why we're here. Okay? So, without further ado, welcome to the finals. And we're back. Right. 16 players have entered. 2 players remain. Who is going to take this month's Friday Night Faz Club? Who is going to receive the invitation to become a VIP? Thank you very much for the 10 bits, Mongoose. Muchly appreciated. As we're going into our best of 5, Kanga versus Synth. Let's see who is going to take the coveted Friday Night Faz Club VIP invite. Because the only way you can receive an invite is the only way you can become a VIP is by receiving an invite. So let's see how this works out for us. As Synth and Kanga goes into their first game. My apologies, I feel like I flubbed out the entire line. With that being said, without further ado, we're in our finals. Oof. Yeah, I definitely messed up. Right. Let's see. They've fought against so many other people. 14 other people have tried to take this title. Kanga has actually won this club before. This is Synth's first time. So let's see if he can break the curse. Putting in pressure, Kanga is actually already making it very hard for Kanga to move around. 54% already, 67, 71, 81% worth of damage. And really just putting in pressure on Kanga to just move towards him, but it's actually making things harder for him. If he's not careful, Kanga will have to be. Oh, there we go. The C4 is already out in full effect as Synth takes the first stock off of Kanga. Let's see how it works out for a 75% off Synth. Let's see. Nicely done. Gets the dunk easily. At 75%, that's actually probably one of the best advantages that Kanga has with his weight. Even though from a power perspective, Kanga should win this fight. There's a lot of things that Synth can do, could just prepare for a thing, and probably would need to get closer for it. So just drops bombs, drops grenades, and drops C4. And this is going to be a bit of a stalemate fight, it looks like. So we'll see if this is something that Synth can actually make use of. As right now, Synth is at 51% and 18% for Kanga. Let's see if he's going to stick around for it. Nope. He's going to go for the chase down. And already Synth is having a bit of trouble right now. Can he make it? I won't. There's loads of people who would want him to make it. There's other people who probably wouldn't. Let's see if he can make it this time around. There's the thing. Let's go, Kanga. Yo, I see people who want Kanga to win. There's some people who want Synth to win. Let's see who you guys want to win. Can we get a poll asking who might win this tournament? Let's see if this might work out for him. Ooh, nicely done, Kanga. Synth gets his second stock off the break. But 72% for Synth is actually probably a dink. Gets the dunk, throws him up. Let's see. Ooh, tries to play. They're both playing. They're chasing each other, taking it to the air. This is the first time I'm seeing, like, all right, if you're going to go flying, we're going flying too. Let's see if this is something that Kanga wants. If Synth wants or Kanga wants. Nicely done. Okay, puts in the damage. 44%, 61%. This is still anybody's game. 2 minutes in, and we're already at the final stock. That's how fast this game might go. Okay, throws a grenade once again. Tries to put in Stinger. Puts in the C4. Makes it in his stead there. Gets the I've forgotten what it's called again. Jeez, I keep thinking it's Molotov, but it's not called Molotov. But we'll see. Oh no, please, Kanga, please, Nintendo tax, please, Nintendo tax, please, Nintendo tax. Ah! Nintendo tax really doesn't like me today. It doesn't want me to play the finals. That's clearly what's going on right now. Nintendo tax is coming in real thick and thin. Sins, you should be playing. You should be playing. Don't focus on me. Finish the game first. Right, now there's no pressure. Nobody's watching. Listen. Oh, Kanga takes the first game. I don't know what happened. That must have been just very unlucky. Kanga really wanted to get that win. Thanks, guys. I see how it is. That Nintendo tax was coming in real thick. This is what happens whenever we get good games, whenever we get good connections, we have to pay it back. So clearly Nintendo has to come back to my stream and say to tell everyone, game ended. What do you mean game ended? Oh, okay. You got this, Kanga. Okay. I'm assuming that Kanga won if the game ended. Okay. Right. I guess we got lucky on that one. It wasn't long afterwards. But alright, we're going into game 2 very quickly. Let's see how this works out for us. Okay. Nicely done. Throws the grenades. I'm going to throw them out. Yes. Throws them out. No. Throws the grenades. Grenades fell off. And we're going all over Midgarth for this fight. That's how big this fight is. An alligator and a spy fights each other in the middle of, basically. Let's see if this works out. Nicely done. Ooh. Goes for the pressure, but Kanga is actually under no pressure right now. Because 54, well, okay, maybe not. 50%, 65% for Synth. Both of them are similar percentages. And when we're talking about who has the advantage here, definitely seems like it goes towards King K Rool, literally because the damage output is just that much higher and less worry about setting up stuff. Whereas Synth has to really try and put in pressure. Maybe he has to work a little bit faster just to put in the same amount of damage. Nicely done. Gets the kill. First kill for Synth at the moment. It's very lucky. Up smash. Was able to catch it. Wasn't able to get it that time though. 18% for Kanga. 144% 84% for Synth. That was very close. Trying to make it back onto stage. Ooh, he chased them down just to make sure he wouldn't use that up B. And Synth wasn't able to use it fast enough. When in either case, Kanga is at 41%, Synth is at 0%, and we're not even at a second, we're not even at 2 minutes yet. That's how quickly this is happening. These fights are going very quickly, and it seems more like it's all about the pressure. It's all about how much you can push down on your enemy, and just make opportunities happen faster. And look, Kanga is now getting into his groove, throwing in the throwing in the what's it called? Throwing in the crown versus the blunderbuss. It's not really working out this time around. Kanga is actually on the backswing here. Let's see if he can actually make something. Gets good combination happening by Kanga. That goes for the chase down. Really, both of them have the same opportunity to come back. Both of them have the same type of recovery, except for Kanga's is actually offensive. It could be used offensively for Snake, but it's not likely. Gets the up smash. Didn't really work out for him. Throws the... it's not Molotovs. I keep calling it Molotovs, but it's not called Molotovs. Nicely done by C4s. Nicely done. Gets the pressure under 2 minutes 30 seconds. This is a 2-minute fight. I didn't know we were playing quick play. I didn't know we were playing quick play. Is this arcade mode? Is this why we're playing so fast? All right, first game went to Kanga. Second game goes to Synth. It's lunchtime, boys. We need to get this game done. So this is literally UK versus America right now. We've got Kanga representing the US, and we've got Synth representing the UK. And this is what's happening. We're trying to do we're trying to see everything. We're trying to see something happen with Synth. Can Synth make the boyhood dream come true? Win a tournament, you know? Win a tournament in Smash Brothers. Or will Kanga take it? Kanga has switched characters. Kanga normally mains King K Rool, and he did lose in that fight. So we'll see if that's going to be something he's going to continue now. Or will he actually sing? I'm eating lunch late, by the way. Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, Tempest. Right. We've got one game each. This is now going to set the tone. We've got Blueser versus Snake. We're playing at the schoolyard. This is how it's going. This is the bully versus the senior, you know? That's what it is. That's what we're seeing right now. Boozer, the monarch, thinks he's king of the playground, and Snake has to come in and be like, "Yo, you've been a bit too harsh on these kids. Let me just put you back into let me just sort this out. Yeah, let me just sort this out. So let's see who's gonna win, the king or the senior, or the senior citizen. Alright, let's see how it goes. 84% for Kanga. This actually might be a bit of an... It's looking like it's going to be an easier fight for Synth, but we don't know if that's going to be completely the case. Throws out the grenades. Ooh, nicely done with the stingers. It's going to be... We didn't see it drop. It just went straight to the sky. Okay. Goes for the Molotovs. Didn't really work out that time. Nicely done with the back air. No one's lost their first stock yet. Again, this might be Kanga. Someone might try to prove me wrong on this. Nicely done. Gets hit with a grenade. Trying to dodge one thing meant he had to dodge something else. Nicely done. Putting in pressure. C4. Nicely done by Synth. Taking out Kanga's first stock in this game. 3 minutes 53 seconds left on the clock. And what we're gonna end up doing here is we're gonna see if Kanga basically just needs to grab him. He just wants to try and grab him and just put so much pressure. This is the one biggest disadvantage of playing Bowser, is that he doesn't have as good projectile game as Kanga might do. Sorry, as King K Rool might do. But we'll see if this makes out for him. Ooh, that was not lucky for Synth. He recovered, but he was just unlucky on the timing. He was trying to get out of the pressure that Blueser was trying to do. And we'll see if that doesn't work out for him. Goes for the back air. Synth is trying to do everything he can. Goes for the goes back to the well once again. Goes for the grab. Was able to get it. Gets the Molotov. Gets the anti-air. Nicely done. Okay, throws a grenade off stage, and now Kanga is in deep trouble. 50% is still a decent percentage for Synth to work with in his second stock. 3 minutes left on the clock. 53%. Let's see if this works out. Goes for the Molotov once again. Goes for the grab. Ooh, no, that wasn't a grab. It just didn't work out for him. Throws the C4. I think it was a C4. No, there's so many projectiles that are going out of play whenever we see Snake playing, especially fast snakes. Nicely done. Goes for the stinger. He's coming back for him. Didn't really work out. Ooh, goes for the body slam. Didn't really work out for him that time. Stinger is in. Okay. Wasn't able to make it that time. Okay. Just need to be a little bit careful here. Makes it back onto the stage. Nicely done. Throws him out. Dunks him. But Kanga is 112% with 2 minutes 30 seconds on the clock. This is not a slow game, everyone. This is just putting in damage. This is what we're here for. We're not here for long plays. We're just here to beat people. That's what we're seeing right now. This is what good GGs mean for them. 160% for Kanga, 63% for Synth. This could go very easily wrong for either of these players. But we'll see if this works out for any of them. Oh, nicely done with the grenade. 170% or 1%. And really, it just comes down to who's gonna really make it back onto the stage first. Stinger! It's Sting! It's Sting! Oh god, there was so much happening. He makes it back onto the stage. The Stinger, he had to drop the Stinger down so that it would get him out of recovery. That's what he had to. He had to make a decision. And that was a very good decision by Synth. Synth is now on match point. He just needs to win one more game. And that means he's won the tournament. He's going to win. But will Kanga make it back? Let's see. This is not the first time Kanga has come back here and said he wants to prove he's the best. He is always here to represent the Knights of quote unquote. He is the captain of the Knights of Fae. Not even just a Knight of Fae. Not a royal guard. He is the captain of the Knights of Fae. And if you don't know who he's talking about the voice actor Faye Marta. She voices Petra in she voices plenty of characters, but if you might know her from Konosuba, you might know her from she also plays Petra in Fire Emblem Three Houses. So we're gonna end this on basically Final Destination at this point. So we'll see if this works out for everybody here. I was just checking what track we was playing. But let's see if the captain can redeem himself. This will be the second time that the captain is defeated at the Friday Night Fast Club. After winning once, many of the people have come out of the woodwork to say, do you know what? I could beat the captain of the Knights of Fae. But we'll see if this is something he can pull out this time around. He may come second once again. He may come third. He came third last time. We'll see if he comes third. Well, he won't be coming third this time, but it'll definitely be, he might come second. We'll see if this is something that Synth can prove. Omega Battlefield. Yes, that's the word. Sorry, my apologies there. Thank you very much for correcting me. Throws the crown. You dropped this king. Ooh, wasn't able to make it. That was very unlucky. It was very unlucky on that one. Throws the crown once again because the king of the mercenaries. Let's see. Nicely done with the up smash. And the Final Destination seems to be, Omega Battlefield seems to be working really well for Synth at the moment. Anything to do with platforms also have worked to advantage to Kanga at the moment as the Pokemon theme blares in the background. Nicely done with the body slam. You can see it. Goes for the wasn't able to make it. He made it. He made it using C4, blowing himself up. Oof, that was very rough. Nicely done by Luke. This is a very Neeb type play. I'm not expecting this. I wonder how we would do against Asian Sensation. In either case, going back to the main point, we got the blunderbuss happening right now. Forward B by Kanga. Kanga is going back to the special that he normally gets in. There he is with his blunderbuss special. Throws him out. But unlike other characters, he has a better recovery. Nicely done by Kanga. Really going for that dash attack. Throws him out of the arena. Throws the grenade. Nicely done. Goes for the bicycle kick. Throws him up. No. Ooh, gonna get grabs? No, we're not gonna get grabs. Okay. Throws the C4, and there's one grenade. There's the second, and there's the stinger. Ooh, just so much explosions happening. And Kanga is actually doing an incredible job of just dodging most of it, but prioritizing what he thinks needs to be prioritized. Grenade 1, Molotov. So, no C4 yet. So we're going to see the stinger. There we go. Throws a grenade. Drops the grenade. Molotov. Okay, grenade. Nicely done. I'm going to try and make sure that you guys know when Molotovs and stingers. There's the stinger. Crown is out. Blunderbuss. Tries to suck him up. Doesn't really work out. Tried to go for the down smash. Tried to bait a down smash. Didn't really work out for him. Dunks him. Was saved for the grenade. That's a bazooka pass. No, I always call it a blunderbuss because it's more called a blunderbuss in every other game. So I'm just calling it a blunderbuss. Anyway, going back to my point. Nicely done. Nicely done with the dash attack. Nicely done with the back air. Kanga is still surviving. How is it really working here? Nicely done, nicely done. And now Synth is actually on stock point. But Kanga is also at stock point. We'll see if who's going to make it this time around. This is just a high pressure game now. This is probably the longest game they've had too. 1 minute 37 seconds. Can we make it back onto the clock? Oh, right, okay. Down smash! This is going to game 4. This is going to game 5, sorry. This has gone to game 5. I was not expecting this. We are going 5 games. This is the first one. We didn't get in. We didn't get in third place, but we are now at game 5. This is the final game of the night. 2 for Kanga, 2 for Synth. Is it going to be the veteran who's going to win? Or is it going to be, like many other tournaments, a new player comes in and shows it what's up? What is about to happen, guys? We got game 5. If you are sub to the channel, please, let's get those PogChamps in. Let's go get those Poggers in. Let's get them. Show me your favorite Pog. I want to see it. In either case, as we get into 5 minutes, 5 games, 5 minutes, 3 stocks, finals, and this is in Battlefield. So let's see who has the advantage here. I would assume in this situation, definitely kind of goes more towards Snake, because just so much pressure on every other location, and that makes it a little bit harder for Kanga to actually maneuver. Let's see what you got, boyos. Okay, goes for the carry. Wasn't able to make it. Nicely done. Recovered by Synth there. Right, nicely done with the explosives. And thank you very much, Hazri. Bazooka hits. Okay, nicely done. Nicely done. 155% so quickly. How quickly you can do damage with Snake as well. C4. There we go. Grenade. It's just there. Trying to put the C4 in as well. Nicely done. Trying to cover it. Goes for the bazooka. Gets the damage in. 76% on first stock. And that is the RPG. Nicely done. Synth makes Wolfram makes it back on stage. Goes for the bazooka once again. Grenade landing. Kanga, since he's doing an incredible job of just getting him where he lands. Okay, throws C4 and a grenade. Doesn't really work out for him. We're going to see it? No, we're not going to see it just yet. Nicely done by Kanga and Synth by both avoiding each other. 118%. If Kanga makes it back onto the stage and takes out that first stock, that might be a little more of an advantage. But if Synth can take out this stock, this will give a huge advantage to advantage to Synth. And now Synth has to get this stock out of the way. He really needs to make it. If he wants to try and win this, if he wants to win his first Friday Night Fast Club, he wants to win the invite, he needs to make this happen. Gets the bazooka, throws him up. We're going to get grabs. No, we're going to get dashes instead. Throws a stinger. It sends him up. Oh, nicely done. It was still there. It still took 2 hits though. Was able to tank it for the most part. We'll see if this works out for him. And it lands in just the right place. Nicely done with the C4. Well placed. Hidden underneath the crown. That was a brilliant play by Synth. Right, 34%. Let's see if this works out for him. Goes for the jumping attacks. 10%. 47%. So quickly. 47% damage. With just the pressure that Synth is just letting on. 79. Bazooka. King Crown. Blunderbuss. All we're going to see is what is happening right now. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left on the clock. We've got 51%. Look, Kanga has been able to make it back from this timeline before, but this is not the longest tournament he's had. Blunderbuss once again goes for the cannon, throws him out. Are we going to see the Blunderbuss special? No, not this time. Gets the down smash this time. And Synth just survives. That's all it is. And he has a C4 just ready. Nicely done. Not only did he just drop a C4 just to try and make it harder for him, he literally just did it while he was in midair and recovered. Very well placed. Synth is having either he's having a lot of fun or he's having a lot of trouble with Kanga. And Kanga is just taking it back here. And Synth finally wins it. The boyhood dream comes true. GG's. Kanga coming in second. Synth takes it. Jeez. Oh my god, Synth, were you planning this? Were you practicing? Was this what's happening? Guys, can we get a round of applause for Synth for all that play, man? GG's, everybody. Let's give a round of applause, man. Let's give a round of applause. We need some claps in the chats, man. We need some claps in the chats. Let's give the boy, you know, nicely done to both players. GG's to both of you. Right. So, that concludes. I was hoping, not planning. Oh wow! Like I hope you enjoyed the tournament then. Jeez. Okay, so that was 3-2 to Synth, aka Luke, who entered his first tournament. I'm actually pretty proud of this. Thank you so much for joining the tournament. With that being said, Synth takes it. He wins all 4 games. I can't. So we have from 16 players. You are top player. First matchup. Yeah, that matchup is nutty. Kanga, you need to avoid those explosives. Yeah, I hate your grenades. Welcome to Snake 101. We're just gonna play bullet hell the entire time. So, with that being said, thank you everyone who has joined the stream today. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Luke. I know this is the first time you've been in my stream for a while, but I hope you enjoyed your time here. We're normally doing tournaments every 2 months for Smash Bros. So if you do want to join in again, I'll let you know. I don't know if I'll be able to have like a eShop credit all the time, but we'll see if it works out for us. But yes, by the way, Synth, you don't just win an eShop credit. You get a specialized artwork done, a specialized pixel artwork done in the style of Pokemon Black and White. So if you want to look like a trainer and you want to look like a special character, it's actually the same ones that I've used for the promo material we use for Twitter. Please do let me know. Message me basically so I can get you your prizes. Message me on Discord. Everyone who came second and third will be in a specialized graphic at the end. Well, it should be up tomorrow. Basically, I'll make it today so it goes up tomorrow. Yeah, I'm new here myself, but thanks for Kanga for letting me to this. Thank you very much for coming to Tempest Mask 1000. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to all the new followers. Really appreciate it. I really hope that you guys. I hope you guys enter the next one. That's the thing, because like I said, I might not always have the eShop credit always available, but I really want more people to be joining the tournaments, because the more people that join the tournaments, then the more bigger I can sort of make it and make more of a plan for it, if that makes more sense. So hopefully we'll see you guys there. It will still be skipping the same format, and I know there's been requests for doubles, but the reason why I haven't done it is because it's long. So I haven't really done that yet. when we make it bigger, hopefully we'll see you guys there. And thank you everyone. Thank you again for all the new followers. Thank you for everyone who's subbed. Thank you for all the bits. Muchly appreciated for supporting the channel, because everything, subbing to the channel, so bits and everything like that does help me do more things like this, and being able to improve the tournament. I hope you guys enjoyed the animations. Until then, I hope to see you guys on Monday. Next stream will be on Monday. It will be a creative stream, so I'll be working on a lot of pixel art. If you do want like art stuff and pixel art stuff, coming on Monday. Tuesdays will most likely be Street Fighter 5, since the NAN update will have happened. Wednesday and Thursday will be Yakuza Like a Dragon. Friday will be Smash Bros, or I'm doing Game Blast. I can't remember which, but basically next weekend I'll be doing Game Blast. I'll be taking part that way. So hopefully you guys will be around for that. So if you don't want to sub, that's completely fine. Save your money for Game Blast. I would really appreciate if you're there for that and help me raise money for a special effect. And I guess the only way I can end this is, if you're not already, join the Discord. That's one. And join and follow me on socials. I really appreciate it. Yeah, and there's the Just Giving link, as Azri had just posted. So before we go, I hope you guys stick around. I'm going to be raiding someone. I have to end it there for today. I'm going to be continually playing games, but I'll be quiet. Basically, I'm not going to be in any sort of voice chat or anything like that. I think he's still online. Let's see. Is he still live? Is he still live? I need to check if he's still live. Hang on. Let me just we're going to quickly raid someone before we go. Before we end today's stream. Oh no, he ended his stream. Okay, that was quicker than I was expecting. You know what? Let's go raid. Who can we go raid? Yeah, do you know what? We'll go raid. Since he was here earlier, we'll go raid Jasm. That seems like a good person to raid. He's currently playing Little Nightmares 2. If you like horror games, you'll enjoy his stuff. He was playing with his Smash Bros earlier. I know this light is super bright as well. I'm not this white. I'm actually brown. But like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Please do stick around. Help me say Happy Faz Day to him. It is literally this. So if you'd be so kind to just copy this post, and use any emotes you like. I like to use, this is my favorite emote to use, is this one. So please do copy and paste. And until then, until the next stream, drink some water, stay safe. So drink some water, stay safe, wear a mask, social distance, and all that jazz. And as always, and remember, I hope you guys have a very wonderful and happy fast day. Bye, everyone.